graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, universe! My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1, and we got a visit from the Gyat Fairy! Let's go!
Just for the hell of it. Just for the fun of it. Just for the zook of it.
I like the sound of that. And like I was saying, I'm certified G1 and a real freaking prime. Welcome to another live stream. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week. If you've made it this far, you can get to the end because you're all made of sterner stuff. Wooga wooga and booga booga, bim bams and flum bums. What's going on, bacon ears? It's time for another. It's Surf's Up. It's Surf's Up is what it is. It's time for another edition of channel surfing, guys, and we're going all the way back to the 80s. All the way back to the 80s there. Yeah, it's going to be kind of crazy. Extra zooked out tonight. I didn't even realize. I didn't even know what I was in for. You know, I'm like, yeah, it'll be fun. I'm the one who decides the themes, right? I'm like, yeah, it'll be fun. We'll do the 80s stuff. I started going through, digging for clips, for ads and stuff, and I'm like, holy shit, the 80s were more zooked out than I realized. Painting and rambling with another visit from the Gyat Fairy.
Not a fairy.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna see about that. See how many people end up fur curious. You know, it seems like it's a spreading pandemic or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Is that a no word? I don't know. But what's going on? Everybody, put bacon up in the chat if you want a shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out before we get into it here. So put some bacons up in the chat. Look at Castropper with a big super
Here's
kick to Vince.
$4.20 Intellivision, Pet, Pudding Pops.
Whoa, what? Trying to slip in a bunch there? I don't know how that works. Whoa, wait a minute, buddy. Whoa, wait a minute. But yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate for that big super kick there. Put some bacons up in the chat. I'll give you a shout out as we get going here. For anybody who's new or may not been here for a while, I see Punch Party in the chat. It's been a while, so good to see you, man. Put some bacons up in the chat. I'll let you know what we do for channel surfing every Wednesday. Z-House, how do you say it? Z-House, C-House?
Stand up. Be counted.
That's right. Put some fuel in the thrust bus. Get it gassed up and ready to drive with diameter. Stand up. Be counted. Can we hit it? Can we hit it? I don't know, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. We're off to a good start here. Big support right out the gate. And what we're doing, like I said, as you guys put that bacon up, what we do every Wednesday, we're taking a deep dive into some nostalgia from all around the world. This week we're focused on the 80s, and it's pretty zooked out, guys. It's pretty zooked out. I don't even know.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, getting in early there, painting and rambling, getting in early. All right, all aboard the BOOGA train. So let me give some shouts out here. I see a lot of bacon in the chat here. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. I see Saint Adam in the chat. I see some channel members as well. Prince of the Abyss, Taverns Pool, Mobius, Deharka 88. Hail, what's going on, buddy? James Blinzler, Alchemy. We got Punch Party. Like I said, it's been a while, but it's good to see you. Electric Monk is in the chat.
All Hail The Baroness!
Here's a few good ones, I think you'll.
Now, see, look what you done. Now you got people trying to sneak in multiples. I'm sorry, guys, but that's not how it works. One per super chat, okay? Please don't try to sneak in multiples. That's a little crazy. I'll end up, we'll never fill the meters, and I'll be here all night. One per super chat, guys. Let's not start a trend there. But thank you. I appreciate that. Rocking the Gyat there with the Baroness. Thank you. So I'll do the first one. I'll do the first one from each list there. But yeah, we got to keep it one per super chat. Otherwise, I'll be here all night and we'll never fill those meters. You guys want to fill the meters, you know? I got a really good pinup for you here. Got a really good exclusive pinup from Odacat. Special request actually from a previous stream boss, so I know you want to see it. All right, so where was I? Electric Monk, No Name, OVA, Nerdic Warrior, Richard Hooper. What's going on? We got Keshi Head in here. Burnt Offerings, Mobius with a visit from the Gyat Fairy.
For a brighter, better America.
Let's go. All right, let's see. Taverns Pull, Skeeter, Hunter, Batista, Storm Shield, Silent Protagonist, and Zeru is in here. Man, Gyat Fairy's popular tonight. I love it. Let's go.
Before Disney went woke. TV ad, so it should be safe.
All right. I don't know. We'll see how long it is. Disney's really weird, even with their trailers and stuff, man. It's kind of crazy. But we'll at least watch something. Oh, look at Caster Hopper there.
Here's $30 more for good measure.
Oh, I think that'll cover it there, bud. Thank you, man. Another big super kick taking over the stream boss. He already had 20 hit points. Now it's a big 50. That's a stream boss to take down right there. Let's go. I see Colco Artist in the chat. Adam for Christ, bless you, brother. Michael Rusum, let's go. What's going on? T-Bone Tony. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. Seahouse, thank you again, man. Ronald Neal in the chat. CJ Vasquez. James D. Morris. And it's starting to go by. Bioshock Superman is starting to go by. I'm kind of losing track here. All right, guys. I'll try to keep an eye on the chat, give you shouts out as we go along. Otherwise, yell at me through a super chat. And especially if you've got a clip that you want to recommend for us to watch at the end, we will go through all of those. Painting and rambling, rocking the yacht.
But other franchises were already going downhill.
Oh, shit. Even back then, actually, I'm not that surprised. I found that out as well. Not only did I find a bunch of Zook when I was doing my research for clips, but I found that like some of this stuff, the message, as it were, been around for longer than you might think. It's kind of crazy to see it all the way back. And I thought the 80s were based. I mean, they are for the most part. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, it was around even back then. It's kind of crazy. Millerin, what's going on, buddy? Good to see another channel member there. Hiei Oni Schneed. Like I said, I'll try to keep an eye out on the chat, give you shouts out as we go along, but we're going to get into it. We've got a lot to get into tonight. I found a bunch of Zook. I found a bunch of Spandex. And then, of course, we're going to get into all the suggestions that you guys are putting up. We've got a lot already, so I'm pretty excited to see what you guys have brought to the table. In fact, I purposefully tried to leave the clips that I had, because normally I've got like, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes worth of clips. And just going through that takes like an hour or more, right? On a normal channel surfing stream. But I was like, no, let me keep it under 10 minutes because I want to get to the chat's submissions, because you guys have probably got even crazier shit than I was able to find. I got lost down like these rabbit holes, you know, these neon laced rabbit holes while I was looking for these clips, man. It was weird. I was expecting to find one thing. I found another. It was, I don't know. Lots of spandex, lots of neon, lots of Zook. It's going to be crazy. Alchemy with a visit from the Gyat Fairy. Let's go.
80s check. Young Selma Hayek, check. Subtle shout out to another king of the 80s, much like Bacon, check.
Oh, I like the sound of that. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait to get into the stuff you guys got going on here. It's going to be pretty interesting. Is there a link in that one? Caster Hopper, or is that one of your previous ones? Do I got to go back? Through there? No, that'll be all right. Hopefully the links are all, man, why aren't they showing up on my screen? I don't know. That should get fixed by the end of the stream. I hope. All right. So yeah, let's keep going, guys. All right. So like I was saying, big show tonight. I went down some neon lace rabbit holes, lots of Zook. It was crazy. So I've got some clips prepared for you guys, but I'm going to try not to go too long just so we can hurry up and get to your guys' stuff. I'm really excited to see what you guys have brought to the table this week. It's like, I don't know, something tells me it's going to be extra zooked out. So we're going to get into that. And then if we unlock the extended show, I've got 2 meters for you. To fill up here. If we unlock the extended show, first meter, unlock the extended show, we're going to watch the 80s X-Men pilot. You know, we were going to watch it last week, or we were considering it, but that stream ran really long as it was. And because it was made in the 80s and never picked up, and we eventually got the 90s X-Men cartoon, it's like, hey, why don't we watch the 80s one? We can actually get away with it. It's one of the few things we can get away with. So why not watch that with the Bim Bams? It'll be a lot of fun. So that's if we unlock the extended show. And then the second meter, if we fill up that second meter, then I've got a special exclusive pin up here. You can pretty much tell who it is. I know you guys are really good at guessing these. So even when they're difficult, you guess them. So this one, easy, I know you've got it.
Wrangling Grannies.
Fading and rambling with another visit from the Gyat Fairy there. Wrangling Grannies? Well,
You're
I don't
really
know about
stacked,
that
aren't
one.
you?
I may not find spandex, but I can pull on your nostalgic heartstrings, you what I mean?
You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. Like, okay, I can't take any more pulling on the heartstrings after Captain Power's series finale. I don't know if you guys were there, but over on the second channel, Orbital Bacon Bits, last night we watched the Captain Power and Soldiers of the Future series finale. Whoa, buddy. What a tearjerker, man. Like, they had a season 2 planned. So it's like, I don't know. Some people were saying it ended on a sour note and left some stuff unresolved, but they had a season 2 planned and then it got canceled. So I can't fault them too much, but damn, it was heavy.
The link I forgot to add, folded hands.
Okay, thank you, Alchemy. I didn't even realize. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Alchemy, so much. Oh yeah. All right. So, but yeah, man, it was wild. So I don't know how much more heartstring tugging I can take, but if the you know what I mean is a reference, maybe you're talking about Ernest P. World. Know what I mean? I love that stuff, man. That's classic nostalgia right there. So we're gonna get into it. So yeah, you guys are already well on your way, over halfway full. In fact, let me see. I'm gonna update that meter. Let's update that meter there. Come on, keep it going. Well over halfway. We're in Sliver Country. We're in Sliver Country for the first meter already. Okay, so we're in Sliver Country for the first meter. You unlock that first meter, we get the extended show. You unlock the second meter. We've got an exclusive pin up here. From Odacat. Special request from a stream boss, so you know you guys are gonna like it. I know you want to see it. It's really good stuff. So I know you can guess who it is, but you may not be able to guess the exact outfit and everything. It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good. I promise you that. All right, so let's get into it, guys. We got a big show, lots of fun stuff to get into. Press 1 if you're here for the long haul. 2 if you got other things to do. 1's up if you're here for the long haul. 2 if you got other things to do. We're gonna get into a bunch of Zook and Spandex and weird science. I mean, there's some mad science going on in the 80s. They were on something else. in the 80s, that special brand of Zook. I don't think we get it anymore. It was that pure uncut Zook, We don't really get that anymore. So we got a lot to get into. So yeah, 1's up if you're here for the long haul. 2 if you got other things to do. 1's up if you're here for the long haul. 2 if you got other things to do. And we're going to get into it, guys. It's going to be a good show. We've got plenty. Oh my goodness. I'm almost like scared to get into it. What is it? What is this? What even is this? Okay, so like I was saying, I was looking into this. I see a lot of 1s. That's good. That's good. Couple of 2s. That's fine. I understand. It's middle of the week. You might not be able to stay all night. Sometimes these streams run long. I don't blame you. Sometimes these streams run long. It's the middle of the week. A lot of people might have work the next day. I don't blame you. So, all right. So like I was saying, when I first looked into the whole, okay, I'm going to do the 80s theme, the first thing that pops into my mind is, like toys from the 80s and, like cereal commercials, basically the stuff that you play or that you would see that I play on Saturday morning that I put in the lineup, And then I start thinking, I'm going, well, I don't want to go to just that because that's sort of the stuff that we've already seen on those Saturday morning lineups. And I want more Zook. I want more jank. I want stuff that like just encapsulate the 80s, like just just neon and bright colors and crazy stuff like that. So I started looking for that, and what I found in the oddest of places, I found that some of the craziest Zook, the purest, the most uncut Colombian Zook, right, was actually found in Pop-Tarts commercials and soda commercials, like stuff you wouldn't necessarily expect, So we're going to get into that. We'll start there. and then we'll check out where the fitness craze came over. The fitness craze sort of took over in the 80s. That's why we've got the thrust bus. I mean, think of Samus there, fueling it up, right? She's gassed up, ready to drive.
All hail the Baroness!
If you lived in the tri-state area, you know this guy.
Oh, okay. That's probably a local commercial. A local commercial from Darth Zed there, rocking the Gyat Yacht. Thank you, man. Thank you. A local ad. I like the sound of that. Those are always really giant. Crazy Eddie's. Remember Crazy Eddie's Computer City? So yeah, I was going through that, and then I found the fitness craze that took over, and I found a bunch of stuff there, and fell down a whole like rabbit hole there as well. So we're gonna check out some of that, and then we'll see one of the more obscure waifus. You guys know how we do the waifu stables on Friday Sterner Stuff streams, and we always like to wrangle the more obscure, maybe underappreciated waifus from Saturday morning cartoons.
Since it's one per chat, I thought I'd throw this in.
Oh, thank you, Michael Rusum. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Oh, Tyrus Bull fueling up the thrust bus. There's some spandex right there.
Don't forget Kit Kat commercials.
I completely forgot Kit Kat commercials. Man, there was so much. There was like I had to skip a bunch. I had to skip a bunch when I was putting the clips together. I was like, this is crazy. This is gonna end up being like a 20-minute clips, just the stuff I had to cut out so much stuff. Oh, let's go, painting and rambling, summoning our German She-Ra.
Just a little better?
Oh, just a little? Just a little? I think that's a lot better. I think German She-Ra is a lot better, actually. Ich bin She-Ra, man. She sounds, holy shit, you know, if you like the sound of the English voice actress for She-Ra, who I think she sounds even better when she's doing the Adora voice, I don't know. But the German She-Ra, my goodness. Ich bin She-Ra. Thank you, massive support. That kicks us right out of that. That kicks us right out of that sliver country and into the next one. Or into the sliver country of the next one. Why not? Hey, why not? So let's go. Let's go. Massive support right out the way. You guys have unlocked the extended show. We're going to watch the 80s X-Men pilot, the one that was never officially picked up because Wolverine was Australian. It was too weird. So we're going to watch that at the end of the stream. And if we can unlock the rest of this meter, I've got an exclusive Oda Cat pinup for you guys to go with the 80s theme here tonight. It's going to be really good. All right, so let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. So like I said, I found Zook in the strangest of places where I wasn't expecting to find it, and starting out with Pop-Tarts, of all things. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I almost forgot. 80s, big hair. This was the first thing I found, because 80s, big hair. This you got to have it. You got to have this. This is sort of like the preamble.
Hold hair stronger with Bold Hold. New Bold Hold is the ultimate power hold. It's wild. Maximum hold for maximum style. Hold hair longer. Hold hair stronger with Bold.
Again, going back to the Captain Power finale last night. Do you remember that waifu with the crazy hair? She had like the Puma Twins hairstyle. She had somehow accomplished the real life version of the Puma Twins hair. And we were like, how? Especially underneath that helmet, you know, she was wearing like the biker helmet. They took it off and poof, like literal hair explosion, just poofs out the Puma hair. This is how she had that bold hold. She had that bold hold hairspray. So yeah, you know, this I had to put this one in here. Like I said, sort of like the preamble to the 80s commercials. The first thing, big hair. How could I forget? Yeah, Zook and Spandex, but big hair. Come on. Let's go. Caster Hopper says, I remember Bold Hold. The chick would spray it on desks in school and light it on fire. Are you serious? So like, are you telling me waifus were performing circus tricks with this hairspray? Breathing fire, you know, like putting a little spritz, holding up to a lighter, breathing out. Doing circus tricks, setting desks on fire at school, man. The 80s were wild, man. The 80s were wild. What a time. What a time to be alive. Sounds awesome, Caster Hopper. Bold Hold. So that's how, for anybody who's wondering how these giant hairstyles were accomplished, here we go. We've solved that mystery. Got to the bottom of that one, that riddle. D-Glass, what's going on? says that would be a perfect rat's nest or a bird's nest. I mean, you know, maybe if it was like dirty and never washed, but I would imagine that these waifus probably go through the trouble of having to put their hair up like that every day because, you know, they're showering, they're keeping themselves clean. But yes, if it was some sort of cave woman waifu that never bathed, but somehow had the bold hold hairspray, then yeah, it would be a big bird's nest in there. Be like, I don't know, all sorts of creatures would be living in there probably. Who knows? You'd find Gollum in there with the one ring inside that. All right, so now we should be going to Pop-Tarts.
Wake up.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so Pop-Tarts. So like I said, found Zook in the strangest of places, the Pop-Tarts, where you apparently, when you live on a diet of Pop-Tarts, live on nothing but, they have all the vitamins and minerals you can need, and they'll also zook you out. You'll basically be living on drugs. This is how you wake up.
All hail the Baroness!
Unfortunate product name at the wrong time.
Uh-oh, do we have some phrasing there? All hail the Baroness. We might have some phrasing there. Let's go.
Up to the hot taste of Kellogg's Pop-Tarts.
A taste so cool, yeah, hot.
I love how he's just like, yeah. Like, doesn't even phase him. Like, yeah, this is awesome. I love when my walls.
Excuse me, princess.
Ooh.
Long but so 80s it's painful.
Uh-oh, Joshua Cochran stepping on us with Goth Zelda there. Look at her go. Stepping on us with Goth Zelda, saying that we've got a long 80s one it's painful, so 80s it's painful and it's long? Or what, are you trying to torture us here? What is this, man? What is this? Ooh, all right, it's just stepping on us with Goth Zelda there. All right. But yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support there. But yeah, so this kid, he's not even phased. He's like, yeah, I love it when my walls turn to pastries and giant boxes of artificial fruit filling cookie. What is a pop? Is it a pastry? What the hell? Yeah, what is it? I'm floating through my window.
So cool, yeah.
I love it.
George Washington.
Maybe a furry.
Uh-oh. Do we got another fur curious sighting? Uh-oh. Red alert. It's spreading. Whoa, hey, wait. Another cake detected. Now waifus are just popping up. Whoa, he's like, something else is, fuck the Pop-Tarts now. Something else is popping up. We have completely forgotten about breakfast. We're sidestepping breakfast now, okay? Screw breakfast. There's new quests. A new quest is available. You know, like you just see it in the corner of your eye, this little pop-up. New quest available. I want to go over there. They're just like shoving giant strawberries in his face. They're like, no, breakfast, man. Breakfast first. No, waifu. I need a waifu. Secure cake. Look, okay, so this is how you know he's on the Zook, because they're trying to say, oh, it was the alarm goes off, it was all a dream, but now he still has a giant box floating out the window. He's on the Zook. Yeah, he saw it. He saw that. He's on the Zook. I don't know, man. I've had Pop-Tarts. I never had a waifu pop up in my window, though. I think Pop-Tarts lied to me. They lied to me. Never had a waifu pop up. Damn. All right. Let's go. Let's see where else the Zook is roaming. The Zook's they're already cranking it up there, okay? Let's see where else it is.
Once upon a time, a beautiful queen got thirsty.
Okay. So here we find let's go. Another visit from German Shira.
You've got to know when to turn around.
Oh yeah, you gotta know. Watch out, buddy. You better know when to turn around. You better watch out there. Another visit from German Shira. Let's go. Appreciate that there. Was that painting and rambling? Thank you, man. Hell yeah. And then we've got like we've got these zooked out fairy tales here. It's gonna get really crazy. We've got a queen, a thirsty queen, another one. This is like an ongoing thing. I don't know why this keeps happening. Oh, and shit, all hail painting and rambling. I didn't even notice Stream Boss. Wow. Mr. Castropper, I thought you were safe there with 50 hit points, but painting and rambling has dethroned you, man. All hail, pizza rolls raining, this waifu swanging. For both you, for both Castropper and painting and rambling. Painting and rambling has now taken over the Stream Boss. That's a tight battle though. It's close. It's close. All hail, all hail. And all hail this thirsty queen. There once was a queen who could not be quenched. Her thirst could not be quenched.
Is still a good joke.
Oh, cake detected. Cake detected, Joshua Cochran. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hell yeah, cake detected. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Jack, I'm parched, she said. Jack, knowing she watched her figure, along with everyone else, offered her an ordinary diet.
See, he's like, yeah, you know. Oh, let's go. We're gassing up the thrust box.
All hail my pettiness.
All hail Castropper taking over. Only one can be the boss at the end. Who shall it be? Appreciate it, Castropper. Hell yeah. Let me get some pizza rolls raining and a waifu swanging for you, good sir. Let's go. Let's go. All right. And speaking of pettiness, this queen right here, watch what happens if you don't bring her exactly the right drink, you know? She's going to read into it. She's going to read between the lines, you know? Just see, oh, you said this without saying it kind of thing. Just watch this, speaking of pettiness there.
Diet Cola.
Diet? You calling me fat? Listen here, fat. Look how he brings her the diet. Like, hey, look.
Ordinary diet.
Hey, yeah, you know, bring me a soda. Here you go. Here you go. Look at him. Listen here, fat. I got you a diet soda. We need you to maintain that waifu status. And then look at, you can see it. You can see she's seething instantly starts seething right there. The rage, her eyes are bugging out. The rage is boiling over to where her eyes just want to explode forth from her skull.
Diet Cola. Have this man shuffled.
have this man shot. Execute him. Holy shit.
She said.
He's gone. He's gone. Get out of here. Have him executed. Off with his head.
Fortunately, a young girl had an ace up her sleeve. One of a kind, of course. Hold up for the out of the ordinary sugar free Dr. Pepper.
See, and then, you know, if you get the one in the glass bottle, I've told you guys about that. The one in the glass bottle, it has the cane sugar. It's good for you. You know, so Alice came in at the last minute, saved the day. But damn, these thirst queens, man, what's going on? What's going on with these thirst queens? This is the third one. We had one in Brave Star. Where was the other one? I know there was another one after, I think it was after Brave Star. The Thirst Queen in Brave Star was, I think, the original one. And we had another one recently. Damn, I'm having like a brain fart. Somebody remind me in the chat. There was, and this makes the third one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we gotta quench these waifus though. We gotta quench them. It's like wrangling, but another step. It's like step 2. Like step 1 is wrangling. Step 2, quench them. Get them in your stable. All right, this wasn't the only fairy tale that Dr. Pepper decided to put on the Zook. Let's check out another one. All right, if this one didn't, maybe the Thirst Queen didn't do it for you. Let's see how they handled Red Riding Hood. I can't say it. Red Riding Hood.
And and so folds the card face.
Local car salesman. Fred liked his Zook.
Oh, let's go. I love a zooked out car commercial, a local car commercial. Let's go. Thank you, man. Hell yeah. Another visit from the Gyat Fairy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oakley Vandal says, quench the wench. When she's wrangled and tangled, you gotta quench the wench. Now, wait a minute. Whoa. This isn't quite the Little Red Riding Hood that I remember. Wait just a minute here. This is a commercial, right? I mean, I know how there's certain other things that kind of start like this, you know, with this is an actual commercial, right? I swear. I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure it's advertising something. I don't know what we're advertising something here.
Please, I'm on my way to Grandma's. Whoa.
Oh, Felton. Do not touch the cake uninvited. The cake does not equal consent. You need.
Well, how about some low-fat cottage cheese?
Fuck your cottage cheese. I want cake.
Maybe a Diet Cola?
Nope. No Diet Cola will suffice either. Must be cake.
Well, I was saving this for myself, but...
All right. We finally got the cake. We got to see the back. Where's Vinny? Call Vinny from Biker Mice. He would be really happy right now. Call Vinny from Biker Mice. He would be really happy right now. We got to see the back.
Mama warned me about wolves.
Now, wait a minute. You just saw he was a wolf. I know the Dr. Pepper, the sugar-free Dr. Pepper turned him back, but he still has the tail and everything. And she said, she's like, Mom warned me about wolves. She's a furry. Remember you guys were talking about Fur Curious, and I said, oh, just you wait. Just you wait. We're going to see some of that. Here it is. She was warned and everything. Doesn't matter. Just like a woman. Where's Skeletor? Yeah, just like a woman. Fur Curious. Cake detected. Can't believe it. Oh, but yeah, hold out for Dr. Pepper. I don't even... What is the moral of this story? I don't understand. Hold out for Dr. Pepper, and the Wolfman will become a husbando, but he still has a wolf tail, so you're Fur Curious now. But drink Dr. Pepper, I guess. Yeah, where did his skates? He got skates too. Where did those come from? I don't know. It might be better, chat. It might be better. The sooner the better that we leave this commercial, you know? It's pretty zooked out. I don't know. This is why I was saying, like, I didn't expect to find it in these types of, I thought, there'd be some like weird products or something like that. But no, freaking Dr. Pepper is on the Zook. Pop-Tarts are on the Zook. What else? Okay, now this one, guys. This one is, it's like not quite as extreme Zook. I mean, there's definitely some Zook here, but Maybe more on the jank side, I guess you could say. But what makes this one interesting is if you remember a few weeks back on Sterner Stuff, we had a special guest, Elan Carter. She was Miss Playboy June, Miss June 94 in Playboy.
You can't get more 80s than this trailer.
Hell yeah, Taverns Poll. I like that. I like where it's like just as 80s as you can get. Let's go. Thank you. On board that Booga train. Ticket to ride. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit, Painting and Rambling. I didn't even notice with $1 took over Stream Boss. Oh man, the waifu wars are heating up. The waifu wars. All right, so a few weeks ago, we had special guest Elan Carter. She is Playboy's Miss June 1994. And we were talking to her about her various roles because she's been on TV shows like Team Knight Rider and Black Scorpion. And she was telling us that she was in a couple of movies as well. And one of them was the supposed first like big role or first start, whatever you want to call it, like where they got their start for Matt LeBlanc. Like it was like her co-star, right? She starred opposite of Matt LeBlanc in this movie. It was like late 80s, early 90s. I can't remember exactly. I think she said it was like 91, 92. It was like very early 90s. And so I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. But then I'm doing my research here and I'm like, now wait a minute. Because I found an 80s commercial and I found out that the movie that Elan Carter was in with Matt LeBlanc was not his first appearance. I found it here. There he is. It's Joey from Friends in an 80s, what is this, 7-Up? I think it's a 7-Up commercial. But there he is. To drink cherry 7-Up and get enough. Isn't it so cool? Cool and pink makes you feel so right. To take a chance tonight. He's like, all right, you guys leave. I'm gonna stay here.
All hail the Baroness!
For the 80s, for the stream, for the waifus.
Let's go, Coster Hopper. All hail the Baroness as she's rocking that yacht. And you're taking your spot, reclaiming your spot as the stream boss there.
Did someone say leg warmers? Some very 80s waifus. For research, of course.
Oh, I like the sound of that. That sounds like some aerobic style stuff, which we're going to be getting into pretty soon. We're going to, because that was a big part of the 80s.
Horror movie trailer spot from my favorite franchise.
Skeeter with a ticket to ride on board the Booga train and a horror movie trailer. I wonder what your favorite franchise is. We'll find out soon. Appreciate that. Hell yeah. Thank you. Hell yeah. Let's go, guys. I mean, shit, I didn't even check the meter. Damn. Where is that? Where are we going? All right, we're a little over halfway. We're getting there. We're almost to Sliver Country. Almost there. Can't stop here. We got to get to Sliver Country. Can we hit it? Stand up. Be counted. We got to unlock that meter. I mean, that pin up there from Odacat. You guys are going to love it. I'll give you a hint. Midriff City. You're gonna take a ticket to ride Midriff City. All right. That's the destination if we can unlock that pin up there. But yeah, so Matt LeBlanc here in this commercial, I'm pretty sure this is probably his first appearance anywhere. This is in the 80s. He's like a kid. He looks like a freaking high schooler. And you know, when you're drinking 7-Up and you, I guess, look like Matt LeBlanc, you can stalk the chick. You know, he tells his friends, go on ahead. I'm going to wait here. I'm going to stalk this chick. And it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to drink this can of 7-Up for the next few hours until the store closes down and she's off work. It's totally fine. It's totally natural. But, you know, hey, it's cool and pink, right? I don't even, what the hell does that even mean? Does anybody remember Cherry 7-Up? I mean, I'm sure it's probably still around. Like, you could probably still get it at the grocery store. Like, do they advertise it much? Is it like really, was it ever like a thing? You know, like Cherry Coke had the outrageous commercial. Everybody remembers that. I almost played it, but then I'm like, you guys have seen it. You guys have seen that one to death. But I don't know. I feel like Cherry 7-Up sort of fell off with this marketing. Yeah, it's cool and pink, you know. Just hang around, and awkwardly wait for this girl. I don't know. Crazy, man. It's crazy. They had a lot of wild stuff, though. All right, let's get into the spandex. We've been talking about the fitness, you know, the spandex, the leg warmers and stuff. Let's get into it. Time for the fitness craze to take hold, to take over. All right, again, it's like, wait, is this a commercial for something? Did I click on the wrong thing? Are we sure this is a commercial for something? Like, nations go to war over women like you. I mean, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. A lot of wars have been started over waifus, all right? That's historically accurate. She's not lying. She's not making that up. A lot of wars have been started over waifus. Holy shit. Whoa. Oh.
Shake your booty.
Squeegee's going nuts over it. Squeegee's loving it.
Booty.
He's loving it, man. He's loving it. That is crazy. What's going on there? What does that have to do with fitness? There we go. There was one buff dude on the screen for like a split second. Okay, it's a fitness commercial. That counts, right? There was one buff dude. There was just one buff dude on the screen for a split second. I think that counts. Yeah, fitness commercial, right? Totally. Yeah, that was a commercial.
Final days to join Vic Tanny for just $13 a month. Ends Monday, November 30th.
Yeah, that's Tavern's full. That's what I was saying earlier. I was being sarcastic. Like, yeah, what is this a commercial? But it is a commercial. Doesn't it make you want to join the fitness club? You know? Yeah. I gotta join this fitness club. Where does this happen? Where does that happen, right? I need to join that fitness club. Where does that happen? Yeah, that's a commercial. And hey, it's a limited time. Offer ends November 30th. Better get to it if you want to strut.
Final days to join Vic Tanny for just $13 a month. Ends Monday, November 30th.
Isn't it time you got your act together?
But if you can't make it into the Vic Tanny club or whatever program, whatever that is, you can't even get to the gym, then you can get home workout equipment. Okay. I was saying, like, it was this crazy sort of like fitness thing. It needs to come back. We need to bring the fitness craze back. Okay. We need to get people back in shape, make that popular again, get waifus. Well, they still wear yoga pants or spandex or whatever you want to call it. I guess yoga pants are spandex. So that didn't really go out of fashion, but we need to get leg warmers back. We need to get those loose sweatshirt tops, that like hang off the shoulder, bring all that back. Bring it all, make it trendy again. And yeah, if you can't make it to the gym, if you can't make it to Vic Tanny, then here you go. Get some home workout equipment like this.
DP Gym Pack.
They're chanting it in the background. DP, DP, DP.
50 professional exercises at home.
She's getting ready. She's training hard with the DP. She's training hard on that DP.
DP, fit for life.
Okay, it's just it's just
Boobs!
Boobs. It's right there.
So many boobies!
This is, they're just right there. So They're not even trying.
DP, fit for life. For life, for life, DP.
For life. The DP World Order. The DPWO. For life.
My turn.
Oh no! Whoa! This guy isn't even part of the commercial or anything. This is like the director. You know, he's just like, I can't take it anymore. He just walks on. He's like, my turn. Like, wait, sir, we're still rolling. Commercial's not over yet. We haven't cut the video yet. Everyone's chanting DP, DP. Are we sure this is a commercial? Why does this keep happening? Are we sure this is a commercial? All of these things, it's like, is it a fitness thing? Is it soda? Dr. Pepper? The DP gym? At-home gym? Heh. The 80s were on some serious Zook. That's what I'm saying, guys. It was a whole other level. This was pure, uncut, Colombian Zook, man. They were on that good. Emperor Ming, what's going on? Shouts out Emperor Ming. Hell yeah. Bayona Rad in the chat as well. DP for life. Holy shit. That shit's wild though. No, but you know what? Fitness, it wasn't just with the ads and stuff. It was such an actual trend. This is what I'm saying. It was like an actual trend. It was something that was just in the popular culture, the zeitgeist, whatever they call it, that they even had aerobic horror movies. This one is called Killer Workout.
Hey baby, you sure look sexy. Standing there, watching me.
Oh no, not the dumbbell.
I can see the hunger in you. Reaching for your fantasy.
Yep, they went all out. Killer Workout. They even made an aerobics horror movie in the 80s. You had a bunch of waifus getting wrangled and tangled, and then of course some of them didn't. Most of them, a lot of them didn't make it to the end of the movie. The workout. Yeah, Ryan, exactly. They were getting ready. You know, they work out with the DP. DP for life there. DP for life there. Yeah, it's Killer Workout, man. Killer Workout there. But you know what? When all else fails, can't get to the gym, can't get the DP, can't afford the DP, can't handle it. And then you've got the killer workouts. Now you're getting killed. So if all else fails, well, this is how we did in the 80s. We would just make our own waifu. We'll just build our own waifu with science.
You know, it's not a bad idea.
What?
Making a girl. Actually making a girl.
We're gonna build a waifu. Create the waifu with science. It's like voodoo magic, making the waifu.
Is Wyatt and Gary.
I'd give her Wamdigis memory.
Wamdigis, let's go. He's one of us. Let's go, Wamdigis.
Something's about to change their world.
He's okay. Well, we might have got a little carried away there. That's a little too much. There is such a thing. There is such a thing as having too much of a good thing. Let's not. Maybe Wamdigis. Let's scale it back. Okay. Go to Wamdigis and then scale it back to Gonzangas. There you go. Tavern's Pole. There you go. Maybe not Wamdigis. Let's go back to Gonzangas. We'll stop there. We'll stop at Gonzangas. There we go.
World. Something out of this world.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
She's alive! Alive!
What would you little maniacs like to do first?
All right, that has to be on the soundboard, guys. That has to be on the soundboard. I'm adding that. Going forward, it's either like I'll either put it on the soundboard, I'll make it like a pop-up or something for the super chats. But what do you little maniacs want to do first? All right, you little maniacs. All right, you little bim bams, you little flum bums. What would your little bacon ears like to do first, man? We got a waifu. We got a custom made waifu. She is perfect, Bayona Rad. Absolutely perfect. Supreme being, you know? Before the fifth element, before Lilu Dallas multipass. Yeah, we got our supreme being right here. We got our supreme being. Before Lilu Dallas multipass. Here we have perfection. Supreme being. Okay? The ultimate waifu. That's right. Get her in my stable. Wrangled and tangled. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, that's how we did in the 80s, you know? It's just like Zook, Spandex, mad scientists running around. It was crazy. It was absolute mayhem. I loved it. I loved it. You guys, I mean, obviously, I would imagine you guys are fans of the 80s. You know, if you're here, if you're watching it, it's a whole 80s theme. Channel surfing night. I'd imagine you're a fan of the 80s. One's up if you're a fan of the 80s. Two, if the decade wasn't for you. One's up if you're a fan of the 80s. Two, if that decade wasn't for you. We got over 100 people watching. I would assume that means that we got a lot of fan of the 80s here. But let's put some ones up for these waifus. One's up for the 80s. Two, if it wasn't for you. Well, I'm seeing a lot of ones there. I'm seeing a lot of ones. What do you think, Chad? I don't know. Is it a tough decision? Who can decide? I don't know. Seen a lot of ones. Greatest decade. That's right, Bioshock Superman. It really is like the greatest decade. It was really the last. I know a lot of people love the 90s, and don't get me wrong, the 90s was still good. It had a lot of good stuff, but it was the beginning of the end. There was also a lot of bad stuff starting in the 90s. That's where like the political correct. You know, we call it woke now. But it was called politically correct back then. Some people still use that term, politically correct. But it's basically, we just basically shortened it to woke. But that started in the 90s. Like the first time I ever heard the term politically incorrect was in the 90s. So really the 80s, man, that was the last like perfect decade. And this sort of encapsulates it right here. This perfect waifu. The supreme being.
This world.
She's alive! Alive!
What would you little maniacs like to do first?
It's all in the name of science.
Weird Science, hell yeah. This was one of my favorite 80s movies. Love Weird Science. Love Weird Science. Great show. Great show. Gotta love this stuff. All right, there was another one. That we had that was nice and mad science-y. Wait, what happened to the screen? Hold on. Oh, there we go. There's another movie. There are a lot of mad science movies, but this one, like most people remember Weird Science. And I would imagine that a lot of you probably remember this next one. But just in case, I feel like it's sort of the lesser known, but it's also like a mad scientist-esque 80s Baconeer movie. I mean, these guys, the two guys that made the waifu here, they're Baconeers, right? They were like proto Baconeers before there was the orbital station with the bim bams and the flum bums. You had these guys in Weird Science making a waifu with some sort of crazy voodoo magic, you know? So they were like proto Baconeers. Young Frankenstein, that's another good one. Although he didn't really, it was a comedy movie. I mean, there was a waifu in it, but he still made the Frankenstein monster. This next one though is what for me personally, what I like to think of after Weird Science when it comes to like 80s mad scientist waifu movies.
Weird Science.
Weird.
There was more to Barney Springboro than his mind.
Whoa, wooga wooga.
There was more to Peyton Nichols than what met the...
Wait a minute. Well, hold on a second now.
Guy.
Smile!
Pardon me. Pontsu.
We've got more proto Baconeers, more bim bams and flum bums. One of us.
And on that day when Barney got the power, it was Peyton who knew exactly what to do with it.
I can make things fly around.
Whoa. Whoa, now.
Boobs. So many boobies.
It's going crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa. We got to add that one too. Wow. You know, to the boobs, too many, you know, all the other. Wow.
All come together.
Whoa. Hey. Things just keep escalating. It all just keeps escalating.
So many boobies. Boobs.
Yeah, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. Yeah, Zapped. You guys know Zapped. Pardon me, Pantsu. This movie was great. I feel like it doesn't get enough attention. It doesn't get enough love. Most people think of like Weird Science and a lot of the other great 80s movies, but this one, man, so underrated. So underrated.
In Zapped, a movie that's out of this world and out of its mind.
It really was. It really was out of its mind. It really was out of its mind. Imputi says nudity was silly. I mean, that's sort of how it was. It was played more for laughs, you know, like, yes, it was titillating, you know, I'm not going to lie there, you know, as a young bacon bit, seeing the waifu like this was pretty titillating, right? But it was also played for laughs. It's not like it was like, oh yeah, let's get all fucking grimy and greasy up in there. You know, it never got greasy. And you know, and that, like, there are movies like more like modern movies, I feel that cross that line. You know, they got raunchier and raunchier as it went along, especially like starting in the early 2000s and stuff. And that they cross the line there and get kind of greasy. But this movie never did that. It was all just sort of played for laughs. And let's be real. Any one of us that got these exact same powers would do this. Exactly this, right? We'd be running around wrangling waifus. We'd be basically taking over Kitty's job, right? You know, we'd be taking over Kitty's job. Imagine if Kitty got the zapped powers. He'd be, oh shit, I need to talk to Kraken about that. I need to tell hey, Kraken, give Kitty the zapped powers, okay? I'm going to give him a beaker and tell him, just put this in Kitty's food. Tell him to drink this, you know, don't tell him what it is. Just put this in Kitty's food. Have him drink this. We're going to make Kitty like Super Saiyan levels of pantsuit wrangling, okay? Or maybe Baudelaire, or maybe both. Maybe they both need it. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna give Kitty the zapped powers. Zooked out Kitty. He's gonna be stealing pantsuits. He's gonna be stealing outfits. No waifu is safe. No waifu is safe now. We've got the formula. Okay, we've unlocked the formula. No waifu is safe. We're gonna wrangle. We're gonna give Kitty the formula. Okay, we're gonna wrangle those pantsuits.
Pardon me. Pontsu.
No waifu is safe. Oh, man.
In Zapped, a movie that's out of this world and out of its mind.
It is out of its mind. It's out of this world and out of its mind. Indeed, indeed. All right. Now, this next part here, we're going to go out of movie trailers. And like I said, I try not to spend too much time in any of these segments because I didn't want to step on the toes of the Baconeers. I felt like you guys were going to have better stuff than what I could find tonight. So I just found some of the most zooked out shit I could find. We'll have a good laugh at that. And then we'll get into what you guys have. But you know how I like to find the obscure stuff, the underappreciated waifus, especially when we talk about wrangling waifus, you know, getting them into our stable, talking about the Saturday morning waifus that we review on Friday Sterner Stuff live streams. We like those obscure, underappreciated waifus because they don't get enough love, you know? And so I wanted to introduce you guys, in case you haven't seen her. I feel like many of you, this is going to be a first, okay? For many of you, I think this is going to be a first. I'm going to introduce you to an underappreciated, rather obscure 80s waifu. But when you see her, man, my goodness, I don't know. She's probably, because it was like towards the end of the 80s, so it was probably too late to be the true inspiration for all the Saturday morning 80s waifus, but like, damn, it's like Princess Lana come to life, okay? That's really the best way I can describe her, is she looks like Princess Lana come to life. All right. So in the tradition of channel surfing, how we like to sort of explore the globe, sometimes we'll go to Japanese commercials. A lot of times we go to Japanese commercials. But in this particular instance, we're going south of the border. All right. We're going south of the border. We're going to South America here to wrangle a Latino waifu who, like I said, looks like a live action Princess Lana, in my opinion. I don't know. But a Latino waifu, and my goodness, just be ready, okay? This is a music video. It's not a commercial. It's a music video. I had to, like, sort of edit it, chop it up a little bit so it's, safe for copyright and all that. It's just a clip, a snippet. You're going to have to go do your own research. But her name is Sabrina Salerno, and without further ado, let's check out this 80s waifu. Whoa, okay, hold on. Now wait just a minute. You're introducing all the assets right up front here. We've got jiggle physics going on. All right, jiggle physics are happening. Ay caramba. But you see what I mean here? Now she doesn't have the little floofy ponytail on top. Princess Lana has that lone ponytail. It's like right up top. If you were to add that, I swear this is like live action Princess Lana. Wooga wooga booga booga. And orbital station dress code approved. Okay, orbital station dress code approved. We got the tiny mini skirt.
Tiny mini skirt!
So she's ticking all the boxes, all right? Ticking all the boxes. She's got the wooga wooga. She's got the booga booga. And then orbital station dress code approved. So get her in my stable, all right? Wrangled and tangled. Get her in my stable. I like how this guy's just dropping all his shit in the background. She's just shaking her ass, and this guy's just like, oh, fuck. I got distracted by a waifu. Why does this always happen to me? Look at him. Look. He's like, holy fucking shit. Dude, this is just what happens, though, Like, it's this real life cake that can destroy a kingdom. Remember Rowan, her cake could fell a castle wall? This is the real life version, right? She's causing earthquakes. Whoa, whoa. Hold up a second now, waifu. That's for post-wrangle activities there. We got side boob there. We got some side boob there. Post-wrangle activity. We got jiggle physics going on. All right, that's gonna have to be an animated GIF. I'm gonna have to put that on loop. You guys will probably want that one for a super chat pop up, yeah. We'll get that one on loop. That's a good dancer. That's a good dance right there. She's got good energy. I like her energy. Good dance moves, high energy. Yeah, put that on loop. There you go. My goodness, it's hypnotic. I can't look away. It's hypnotic. All right. Oh my goodness. Gotta calm down here. All right, so there you go, chat. There you go. There's a waifu, hopefully a previously undetected cake, you know? Of all the cake we've detected, I hope that was a previously undetected cake for you, and that now you've got a new 80s waifu to appreciate. Unfortunately, I can't go and just, play her whole library there because, copyright and everything, but she does have quite a few music videos and live performances that you can find on YouTube. Again, her name is Sabrina Salerno. Underrated, underappreciated 80s waifu. Cake detected. Get her wrangled. Get her in my stable. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. So let's get into what you guys have sent in. Give me just a second here to find the list. For some reason, it's not popping up. I have to refresh it. Maybe I need to try a different browser. Give me 1 second, guys. You gotta love when this stuff doesn't work right. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Is it Google Chrome? Why isn't this working? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try to get to your super chats here. We got to get into your super chats, and then we've got the extended show. Give me 1 second, but for some reason it's not pulling up on Google Chrome, so I'm gonna try a different browser. Try a different one. She's Italian? Oh, okay. I assumed she was from South America because she has a song called like My Chico, and there was a lot of stuff that looked like it was in Spanish. So. Oh, let's go. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy. Let's go, Alchemy. Hell yeah.
Joyce Divot, anyone who wants some drumsticks?
That was a discouraging word. Bad start.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna try to log in here. 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga?
Oh shit! I'm hitting keys by accident. I'm hitting keys by accident over here. Hold on now. All right.
Until all is one.
Yes. Until.
I didn't even do that.
Body break.
Until all is one.
That sounds interesting.
Yes.
What do we got there?
Until all is one.
Until all is one.
Yes. Until all is one.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep hitting these soundboard things, guys. I'm trying to sign in on a different browser so I can get to your super chats. It's like Stream Elements isn't working on Chrome for some reason. Give me just a second. I apologize. I apologize for the delay here. How unprofessional. Well, it's not my fault. Fucking Streamlabs, man. Get it together. Get it together. You'll never make it into the fitness program. All right, so it's this. All right, it's working. Let's go. Let's go. It's working. No. Close that. Go away. Okay. All right. I was worried for a second there that I wasn't going to be able to see your guys' super chats, but we got it. We got it working here. All right. Now, hopefully, it's probably, yeah, like all sorts of soundboard stuff was going off. I'm sorry about that, guys. Random shit. All right. So let's move this over here, and I might have to like do some weird editing with the screen, but I'll take care of that in a second. Let's see, filter. Oh, fuck the filter. All right. The first one I think I got was from Crossfire. Okay, so there's that right there. Okay, found him. We're good to go. We're good to go. Sorry about that, guys. We're good to go. Got it. Everything's set. And on top of that, you guys filled that meter. What's going on with the thing there? All right. You guys filled that meter right there. You killed it. You killed it. It's done. So, are you ready? Speaking of Lana, you know, I showed you what I considered to be a live action version of Lana. Is the stream still going? Yeah, the stream's still going. Okay. Man, I'm having like technical difficulties here. So let's get Oda Cat's version of Lana. Now, we've seen it before, Oda Cat do bikini armor, but this one's more of an 80s style. And let's go, Joshua Cochran, with a visit from the Gyat
Still
Fairy.
in my brain.
The jingle is still in your brain? All right, let's find out. Let's find out. All right, so without further ado, we've got 80s Lana. Now, this one you might recognize. It's a very similar style to what we got from an old, it was like one of the first versions of Lana I ever did. I have it on merch and everything. But that one, of course, is meant to be straight from the show, whereas this one is Oda Cat's specific 80s anime style. And just to accentuate that, let's zoom in. Let's get a look on that face there. She's looking great. But what's really important, I told you guys we would be taking a trip to Midriff City, gassing up that thrust bus. The destination is Midriff City. So there you go. You can see she's got the leg warmers on. She's got the 80s aerobic outfit. She's ready for that 80s fitness craze, okay? She's ready. She's ready to go killer workout, right? Killer workout. I hope she survives. She's ready for that 80s fitness craze. Getting to the gym, got the leg warmers on, got the workout outfit going on. And like I said, we would be taking a trip to Midriff City right there. Gassing up the thrust bus, ready to drive. Going to Midriff City. Oda Cat did a great job making a retro 80s anime style Lana, Princess Lana, that is, from Captain N, the Game Master, which actually came out in 89. The first season was 89, the second season was 90. So I counted as an 80s show. Just barely made it, but we got it. So Princess Lana is an 80s waifu, okay? She is an 80s waifu. So thank you guys, massive support. We've got the extended show coming up after we get through your super chats. And then just enjoy the trip to Midriff City right here. Just enjoy it. Take it in. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So let's get to your super chats here. Now that I found them, I just need to make sure that it's going to show up on screen when we watch them. Let's see if I right click this. Okay, it's going to open it in that window. Okay. I see how it is now. So,
thicker and fuller. Body and bounce.
You guys can see it. Otherwise, you guys can't see it. There we go. All right. Now you can see it. Hell yeah. All right. That wasn't so bad. All right. We got through the technical difficulties. That's not so bad. All right. So first up, this one is from Crossfire. And we're going to double our pleasure right away. I was hoping we'd see one of these tonight.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure.
Look at these waifus, guys.
A double great feeling, making you really
Wait, are the guys
realize
twins?
double is the one for you. Double fresh.
Damn, double waifus. Wrangle and tangle.
Double smooth.
Yeah, were they cloned? Were they grown in a lab?
Double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. A double pleasure is waiting for you.
Man, I love those Doublemint commercials. I remember there's so many of them with the twins and stuff. I don't remember this one in particular. I like these waifus though, man. They were grown in the waifu lab. They were grown in the waifu labs and the cloning tanks. You know those are coming to the orbital station real soon. Real soon. Do I have a picture of them here? Hold on, let me see if I've got the preview here that I can show you. I don't know if I still have it loaded in. I might have deleted it. I probably deleted it. It doesn't matter. But yeah, we've got cloning, the cloning lab, the cloning tanks, the laboratory. It's coming to the orbital station real soon. And we'll be able to have Waifusions. You're going to see Waifusions. You're going to see custom waifus. It's going to be awesome, guys. All based on your creativity. I'm actually really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, next up we got from Tavern's Poll. It says, just for the hell of it, just for the fun of it, just for the zook of it. That sounds like, is that Juicy Fruit? Which one was that? That's like another gum, isn't it? Oh no, it's Diet Coke.
Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke. Just for the splash of it, just for the laugh of it, just for the taste of it,
just for the concussion.
Just for the joy of it, just for the joy. Just
Well, we got some punk rock waifus here.
for the smile, just for the fun of it, Diet Coke.
Is that Devo? We got Devo?
For the shape.
Oh, we got more waifus. More Cake Detected. Holy shit, man. The 80s were awesome. Yo, the 80s were awesome. It's just like waifus everywhere. They were all fit, like incredibly fit. Mini skirts, you know, orbital station dress code approved. That was the fashion of the day. But it wasn't too bad, you know. I don't mind when we have the pinup art from our artists like Master Kraken and Odacat, where the waifus are wearing skimpy outfits or little bikinis, because that's art. That's what it's meant to be, is aesthetically pleasing. But I liked that in the 80s, the waifus were still wearing like these one pieces. You see some bikinis too. Don't get me wrong. They had plenty of bikinis in the 80s, but they still weren't that bad. You know, I think the craziest they got was this high rise. I think it was called high rise. It was like the style for both one piece and the two piece. But I mean, that just shows extra thigh. Nothing wrong with that, right? Kind of miss these days, man. Classy waifus, right? Look at the dog was getting in on it, man. Hold on a second. Look at him go. Look at him go. The pupper. Oh, good doggo. He's getting in on it.
Just for the taste of it.
What was that? Was that fucking Sergeant Slaughter? That was Sergeant Slaughter. Listen here, puke. I drink Diet Cola. Diet Coke is the only one for me, puke. If you drink Pepsi, you're a Cobra maggot. Hell yeah, man. They got Sergeant Slaughter in on this. Just randomly, just briefly, very briefly. It's like Macho Man in the Rubik's commercial, the Rubik's Cube. Not the cube, the puzzle, the magic puzzle. It was the Rubik's magic puzzle, not the cube. And it's like they could only afford Macho Man for 3 seconds. So he's like, I'm gonna get you, Rubik. That was it. They could only afford Sergeant Slaughter. Just take a sip. Can't even say anything. Couldn't even afford any lines. This is Diet Coke. You would think Coca-Cola, man. Damn, they must. I mean, wrestling was huge at the time. They probably couldn't afford any lines. Just take a sip. Take a sip. Hell yeah, man. These are good. I'm adding these to Saturday morning. These are good. You guys are starting out strong. This is why I couldn't wait. This is why I could not wait to get into the super chat submissions, because I'm like, I know it's going to be better than what I found. I just found a bunch of Zook, okay? I just found a bunch of Zook, and then I went down the Spandex rabbit hole, you know? It's like, just go watching like fitness stuff. So like, you guys are going to find a lot more variety. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right. Hey, shouts out Master Godai in the chat. Shouts out Master Godai. Top artist on the orbital station right there. Still mad at myself though, Tavern's Pool, for not guessing that properly. I thought it was a chewing gum slogan, not Diet Coke. I can't believe it. You think as many times that heard that jingle. All right, so next up from Painting and Rambling, not a furry is all he says. Well, I don't know. Tell that to the big bad wolf. Tell that to Little Red Riding. Well, not so Little Red Riding Hood, right? Not so Little Red Riding Hood that we saw earlier. Wooga Wooga. She had the Wooga Wooga and the Booga Booga. Not so Little Red Riding Hood. Tell that to her. Not a furry. She's skating off with a big bad wolf. All right. Well, let's see what you got.
I used to be frightened by all the wine coolers I saw.
I used to give myself nightmares when I looked in the mirror, but then I learned to embrace the fursuit, and now I never take it off. I went to my first furry convention. It took a lot of inebriation, and that's why I drink what is this? Sun Country wine cooler.
I was scared I wouldn't pick the right one. Luckily, I did. It was the most refreshing one of them all. Sun Country wine cooler.
It has the highest percentage of alcohol per volume, you see.
See, Sun Country is a blend of premium white wine and real fruit juice. That's what gives it its great taste.
That's what gets me wasted, you see.
Sun Country, say, give me the real juice cooler. If you don't say Sun...
Oh shit, that really... Wait, I didn't know Vincent Price was a furry. Oh no.
Sun Country. You'd better sleep with your lights on.
Oh no, guys. Oh no, Vincent Price, he's a furry. He's fur-curious. He's gone too far. That was awesome. That was awesome. Man, lots of good ones here. I don't know. Even though that's an alcoholic beverage, I wonder if it would be bad form to put that in a Saturday morning lineup. Because I've avoided that in the past. I've tried to avoid putting beer commercials in Saturday morning because I feel like, and it's not even that I care that kids are watching, because my channel is technically not for kids. I know it's all like a lot of cartoons and stuff, but it's for adults. We watch a lot of anime that's certainly not for kids. These live streams are certainly not for kids. So the Saturday morning lineups technically aren't for kids either. They're for adults, but it's more for authenticity, because they wouldn't have aired beer commercials back then because it was for kids at the time back then. But yeah, I could put them in the Grindhouse. That's a good point. I could put them in the Grindhouse. I guess it doesn't all have to be Japanese commercials. I could put it in the Grindhouse. Not a bad idea. All right, next up from Caster Hopper, we've got it just says Intellivision. So let's see what we got. By the way, I had an Intellivision, okay? It was like, was it Atari that the Intellivision was the poor man's version of? Because that's what I had. You know, when I was a little bacon bit, we were broke. My family was broke, so I had the poor man's version of everything growing up.
Booga booga booga!
Boys, there was a time when there good wholesome commercials for things. And when we loved this zany, silly comedy.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Crossfire. Getting on board the Booga train. Ticket to ride. It was good times. But yeah, I was a poor little bacon bit growing up, so we had the poor man's version of everything. So I had Intellivision. Okay, I never had Atari. I had Intellivision. But I actually loved it. I loved it. I thought there were a lot of fun games on it. So I don't remember any commercials for it though. So this is going to be interesting to see. Let's check this out. I was really little when I had it.
I'll try almost anything. So when
I don't know why that's just like a really funny way to start any commercial. I'll try almost anything. What is this an advertisement for? I don't know. I'll try almost anything. Well, you may watch out, buddy, because this is an enema commercial. You know, whoa, buddy. You know, whoa. You know, what did I sign up for? You should read the fine print there. Read the fine print. Oh yeah. Oh, this is for. Yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, you get it. You get the picture.
Mattel Electronics asked me to compare their Intellivision games with Atari, I gave it a try.
Oh, so okay, he's comparing it to Atari. So this really was like the poor man's Atari. I love how they got this guy here. You know, yes, I am a fancy pants rich man, and I like Intellivision.
I compared Atari baseball with Intellivision and found Intellivision played much more like real baseball. Then
yeah, look at it, super realistic graphics. Holy shit. PlayStation 5, please.
Compared Atari football with Intellivision. Again, Intellivision played more like the real game. In my opinion, if you try them both, there's only one conclusion you can come to.
This guy, I don't know why he's got this just weird sort of creepy vibe. In my opinion, if you try them both, I've tried a lot of things. I'm open to anything. I've tried a lot of things in my day. I've certainly tried them both, if you know what I mean. Say no more, say no more. And if you want my opinion, I say the Intellivision.
Intellivision from Mattel Electronics.
I don't know what it is, man. That guy just had like this weird aura. Holy shit, good stuff, man. Thank you, Caster Hopper. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now, I'll do, because you did send in extra, so I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do another one from your list here to cover it, because you did cover some of these here. How many did you send in total? Just 3? Okay. We'll do it now. Like I said, 1 per super chat, but you sent in extras, so I'll watch all 3 of these. So this next one just says pet. It's even less of a description than the. I knew what Intellivision was. This could be any pet rock.
One reason to try Zaxby's new chicken finger tacos?
Oh,
we'll give you 2.
I don't
Chipotle
have
ranch and avocado
ad block
BLT.
on this browser.
There's a new.
I haven't seen a YouTube ad in like years, man. I don't have ad block on this browser. Wow, is that what it's like? Is that what it's like watching YouTube for people that don't use ad block? Wow.
Chia Pet.
Oh, Chia Pet. I'm thinking Pet Rock. Chia Pet. That's a good one too.
The pottery that grows. Just soak the chia seeds, spread them on your Chia Pet, and keep them filled with water. In a few days,
I never understood the draw of these things.
He sprouts his own beautiful green herbal coat, and soon you've got a lovely houseplant. Everyone loves Chia Pet. They're fun to watch and easy to grow.
I don't know. I never understood it. Like, I mean, I get how it works. I'm just saying the attraction, like why anybody would want it. It's like one step above a pet rock. It's a pet plant. It's a pet plant. Like, you can have plants. Just have a plant. Just take care of a plant. It's a pet plant. So it's literally one step above a pet rock. Because a rock's just a rock. At least a plant has more of like a life cycle. So it's a little closer to a pet, I guess. But only by one step. Chia.
So get one for yourself and one for that perfect gift. Chia Pet.
Get one for yourself and the person that you really want to piss off.
The pottery that grows.
The Chia.
I don't think anybody was ever happy opening one of these. It's a white elephant gift. You guys know, if you ever been to an office party and you have those, they call them white elephant gifts, or they used to. I don't know if they do anymore, but they used to call white elephant gifts as a joke. That's what you would get, a Chia Pet for somebody. All right, next up, I don't know why I'm like hating on the Chia Pet. So it's like, this just makes me mad. You know, I'm like getting mad at the Chia Pet. Why is it making me so angry? All right, so thank you, Caster Hopper. Third one, and again, this is for the additional. And are you still Stream Boss right now? Let me take a look. Let me take a gander. Yeah, you're still sitting as Stream Boss. So thank you, appreciate that. So this is the third one, Pudding Pops. Now I know what this is. This is definitely going to be zooked out. Let's go.
You know what's so cool about Jell-O gelatin pops? They taste just like Jell-O gelatin. But they've.
Why do you gotta do that, man? Why do you gotta make the face?
But they've got a handle. So why just like.
You can feed a Chia Pet sheep to a real sheep.
All right, painting and rambling. I guess that's something, you know. That's something. I'm still not really sold on it. Maybe I'm a little less angry about it now. I don't know why Chia Pet makes me angry. But I mean, Hulk smash. I'm a little less angry now.
Like Jell-O gelatin.
What is this? There you go. You know, those of you that enjoy a nice weird profile picture, and I know there's some of you out there, you got some dinosaurs. Which I don't know. Keep the I like the personally, I really like when people use the goofy ass faces from dinosaurs. But this one's pretty bad too. Oh shit, what button did I just push? The wrong button. I'm sorry, guys. There you go.
But they've got a handle. So while your right hand is doing this.
And there he goes again.
Your left hand can be doing this or, you know. But if your left hand sees how much fun your right hand is having, it won't want to be left out.
Phrasing. Okay. Are you still talking about Jello Pops? My guy, my dude. Are you still talking about Jello Pops? Have we left? I think we've left the topic. I think you stopped talking about Jello Pops after that first weird, suspicious sussy baka lick that you did there. And now we're talking about something else. You do, your right hand sees what your left hand. You're gonna want to switch hands and do a little switcheroo there. You know, you're gonna want to do a little Dutch rudder. You maybe as the stranger.
Now you have to share. Jello.
No. Now we're not sharing. Okay. All right, it's over. It's shut her down. Holy shit. Thank you, Caster Hopper. Appreciate that. Good stuff. All right, so next up from Painting and Rambling, he just says Happy Halloween. So we're starting Halloween early. It's not till next week. Is it next week? I think it's next week. Not Halloween itself, but October when we can officially start it. But Kuro says, I need both hands. Thanks. Yeah, all right there, buddy.
McDonald's has a monster of an idea. Happy Halloween certificates. A book of 10 is only $1. Your gang can turn them in for free dessert treats like cones and sample-sized sundaes at McDonald's.
Are they dressed as the Blues Brothers? Yeah, I always like when they do that. It's like in cartoons when they make references to stuff that there's no way the kids would understand what it's a reference to. It's either like adult material as far as not adult like pornographic, but like adult like reading material or a movie or something that kids wouldn't see. That's always funny to me.
McDonald's. Each book also comes with a mail-in certificate for this free Roger Rabbit when you buy your video cassette of...
Was Roger Rabbit a kid's movie? Is Roger Rabbit considered a kid's movie? There's first of all, Jessica Rabbit, Wooga Wooga, that right there makes it pretty spicy. But there were some other things that were a little dark. Like, I know they were like cartoons, but they were still like killing him. They were melting him down. And so it was still something that would be considered on-screen death. Was there swearing? I'm trying to remember if there was any language. Like, I know there wasn't like hard R curse words, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, did they say damn and hell and things like that? I don't know. I don't know if I consider that a kid's movie. Prince of the Abyss says it's PG. So PG, so it's like a family movie. I don't know if it's for kids per se. It's like family. PG, it's not even G. It's weird, man. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I just think it's funny that, again, like with kids, yeah, this is little kids, Roger Rabbit. I don't know if like little kids should be watching it. They say bullshit in it, Dragon Dancer? Damn. I know that Baby Huey, he was pretty crass.
Smash hit Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, shit. I mean, they got Jessica Rabbit like polishing the dude's head. She's doing a polishing job right here, right in the commercial. Come on.
Roger Rabbit. McDonald's Happy Halloween certificate.
Giving a shine job there.
A deal so good, it's here.
Yeah, this is a different time. It was a different time. All right. Thank you for that one, Painting and Rambling. Next one from Michael Rusum says, I think you'll like this one. All right. Holy shit. How many did you cram in here? I can't even tell the links apart, man. It's all right. It's all right. I think this is the... Oh, all right. Let's go.
Bacon.
It's bacon!
I smell bacon. Bacon. Gotta be bacon. Only one thing smells like bacon. That's bacon. Bacon. There! From that bag. What's it say? I can't read. Please.
I can't read.
What's in the bag? Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon.
She's got that big 80s hair.
There you go.
Oh boy. No. It's bacon!
No, it's Beggin Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Beggin Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
So this is basically, I can't believe it's not butter for dogs. This is I can't believe it's not butter for dogs. Like, because you realize, oh, hey, dogs don't know it's not bacon. Ha ha. Hey, smarty pants, people do it too. They trick themselves with fake butter. You know? You're not smarter than the dog. You eat the fake butter. You know? No, I'm just kidding. I love these commercials though. Like even before the whole orbital bacon thing, I always used to joke about, it's bacon, 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 when we have it for breakfast and stuff. Love these commercials. Classic. Let's go. All right, next up we got from Mobius1 for a brighter, better America. Oh, this sounds hopeful. What do we got?
Whatever you do it for less.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't have an ad block on here.
I think it's about time he ran for office.
There's a new face on the campaign trail.
He has such a colorful background.
Someone with a strong image.
He's such a refreshing change.
He's someone who represents the lighter side of the issues.
Ladies!
Yeah, let's go!
Light and refreshing taste is the issue. So, this election is in the can.
Elect the
Max Headroom 2024. Let's go. Make America jank again.
light, better taste for a brighter, better America.
New candidate. New cook. Think about it.
He's got my vote. That's a true patriot right there. Headroom 2024. We're going Max American. Here. Hell yeah.
Dogs in the 80s didn't eat Beggin Strips. They ate jerky treats.
Oh, really there, Tavern's Bull? Maybe they had both. Because that Beggin Strips was from, I think it was 88 or 89. It was towards the end of the 80s. Dogs did have the Beggin Strips in the 80s. Excuse me. You know what's funny though? Is and I just saw somebody say it in the chat, an AI president, and I was just about to say, how far off do you think we actually are from having like an AI president like this? This is probably, we say, oh yeah, Max Headroom 2024. It's probably going to be like 2028, or 2034. 2034 we'll have our AI president right here. This is our future. Laugh now, guys, but this is our future. Damn. It's kind of crazy to think about it. But thank you. That was a good one. That was from Mobius. And who said that in the chat? Was that, I want to give credit there. Crippa. Hell yeah. All right. And then Cast Dropper, that was for you. Okay. Next one we got from Painting and Rambling before Disney went woke. All right. Good. Lots of people had not yet gone woke in the 80s. There were little hints of it here and there. Didn't really start to fully take form until the 90s. You started seeing the rise of it with the politically correct movement. Settled down a bit in the early 2000s and then came back in the 2010s. Has been downhill ever since. So let's see what we got here from Disney back in the 80s.
The Navigator.
Oh, Fly to the Navigator. I love this movie. I've seen it like a million bazillion times.
The Navigator and his crew are on the mission of a lifetime.
I love this movie. Like, I don't know. I think I saw it at the perfect time, because I was a kid around the age of the kid in the movie. So it was just like, yes, this is what I always wanted to go on an adventure with an alien. Like basically make friends with an alien where it's just me and him. There's no like dangerous aliens. There's no whatever. It's just like, yeah, it's just a buddy. It's just me and an alien buddy and we're going on adventures. And wasn't there like a young Sarah Jessica Parker? I remember there being a waifu in this movie because she was like older. She was like high school age, like in the movie, older than the kid in the movie. And that's, again, you see it just at that right age where like girls are starting to not have cooties anymore. And you see the older girl in the movie, which is like, if you were in school, you see the girls in high school and you're kind of like, whoa, wooga, wooga, booga, booga. It's like when you're a little kid, right? When you're a little kid, like that's how it was. And so yeah, like this movie encapsulated all of that because he was sort of like, you know, making eyes at the Sarah Jessica Parker character, and she helped him escape and go on the adventures with the alien, and it was just all the stuff that was like the way that it was to be a little boy in the 80s was basically this movie. You know, like in your imagination that is, you know, like that was like, you know, the imagination of most boys, I would say, in the 80s. It's just like your girls are starting to not have cooties anymore, but you still want to go on adventures with aliens. You know, it's all crazy. It's all crazy.
20,000 feet and falling.
And you know, somebody will probably say, "Oh, well, you know, this movie was like a metaphor for puberty or whatever." Like, I don't know. I didn't read that much into movies or anything. Like, I just feel like, yeah, you know, I can relate to it.
Disney's Flight of the Navigator, rated PG. Now.
But yeah, this is a great movie, man. What a classic. What a classic. Love that movie. All right, next up, we've got from Painting and Rambling. Says another franchise that was already going downhill. Oh, shit. We go from one side of the coin to the other.
In 1975, he became Hollywood's biggest star.
Oh, no.
And in 1970...
Oh, no, not Jaws. Oh, they massacred. They massacred my boy.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, he resurfaced. This summer, for the first time, the terror of Jaws will not stop at the edge of the screen. The all-new Jaws 3D, rated PG.
This time, the jank gets cranked up to 3D. All the way to 3D. Yeah, it's Jaws became jank really at the second one, but the third one was horrible. And then the fourth one, wasn't the fourth one the one where it was like the family member of Jaws? It was like a distant relative of Jaws that was mad. That was mad that they killed Jaws in the first one. So it was like personal. And it even said that. I remember it was a tagline. It was like, this time it's personal. Because the shark was like, you killed my brother, you dirty rat. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to eat you. It was so bad. It was so bad. I don't know. That might have been the plot of the third one here. I honestly don't remember the plot of the third one. I just remember 3D sucking and the 3D gimmick also sucking. But the fourth one, yeah, the fourth one was the revenge.
Nature Trail to Hell IN3 by Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I love Weird Al Yankovic. Hell yeah. Thank you, Zach Long. Ticket to ride on the BOOGA train. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But the revenge. That's what it was. Jaws the Revenge. Where the shark was like, you killed my brother. Now I'm going to eat your whole family. What a plot line, man. What a story. All right. Next up is, okay, the next one is supposed to be from Alchemy. This is what, okay, I didn't realize that this is what he meant when he said I forgot a link. So there's a missing link to this one. So Alchemy, we'll come back to it when I get up, because it's a list right now. So when I get up to the list of your one with the link, we'll watch that. So don't worry, I didn't forget it. It's here. The young Salma Hayek. Trust me, I want to make sure we get that one in there. But it's just going to be a little further up on the list there, and I don't want to get out of order because I'll lose my place. So next up from Painting and Rambling, we got Wrangling Grannies. I don't know about this one, man. Leave the grannies alone. All right. Grannies should already have been wrangled when they were
Happy
born.
birthday, Olive. Oh, shoebox greetings. A tiny little division of Hallmark. Hallmark? How nice. I tried to pin down what you wanted for your birthday, but unfortunately, he was much stronger than I was. Oh, Edith, you cracked me.
They're like, yeah, I know you're thirsty. I know you're thirsty, you old coot. I was gonna get you a man.
Shoebox greetings. If you go for cars like these, you gotta go to Hallmark.
See, I that's like wholesome granny humor. When grannies are like, yeah, I know you want to get laid. You know, it's just like, aw, old grannies.
That's the key.
They want to be wrangling. They still want to be wrangling.
There better be a man in there.
Oh, she straight up says it. I want to be wrangled and tangled.
There better be a man in there.
I don't know why. I don't know, because it's like hearing younger girls talk like, you know, if this were a group of girls in their 20s talking like this, I'd be like, ooh, gross, sluts. You know, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, but grannies, it's like wholesome. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, man. Man, I'm zooking out. I think I had a little too much zook tonight. Sorry, guys, if I'm zooking out a little too much here. Tavern's Pull up next. Tavern's Pull says, I may not find spandex, but I can pull on your nostalgic heartstrings. You know what I mean? All right, I'm curious what this is. This is either something to do with Ernest P. Worrell with the you know what I mean thing, or some Captain Power.
Your small business has unlimited potential. Spectrum Business is built to connect you with that potential. Get fast internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and a mobile line, all for only $49.99 per month. That's Life Unlimited.
Which one do I really want?
Let's
Mellow
go.
Yellow
It's
or
Ernest.
Mountain Dew? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, one potato, two potato, three potato, four.
Which one is he going to pick? Which one is he going to pick?
Paper, rock, scissors.
Which one do you think he's going to pick, chat? Which one do you think he's going to pick? I don't remember this commercial. I honestly don't remember if he's like Mellow Yellow or Mountain Dew. I don't know. I don't know. So which one do you think he's going to pick? Which one do you... One for Mellow Yellow, two for Mountain Dew, okay? Which one is he going with, chat? Which one is he going with? One's up for Mellow Yellow, two for Mountain Dew, one for Mellow Yellow, two for Mountain Dew. What is he going with here, chat? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. One for Mellow Yellow, two for Mountain Dew. The chat's pretty split. I'm seeing a lot of ones, but also a fair amount of twos. A lot of people are saying like one pretty confidently, like, you know, they're putting a lot of ones. They're like, oh no, it's definitely Mellow Yellow. I mean, maybe you guys remember this commercial. You've seen it before. I'm thinking it's Mountain Dew. If it were me, I'd put a 2 in the chat. I'm thinking it's Mountain Dew. All right, let's find out. Let's find out.
Paper, rock, scissors. Why use all that mathematical, analytical analysis? I'll just pick the one I like the best.
Oh shit, it's the Mellow Yellow.
Make the Mellow Yellow move.
He got the Mellow Yellow. All right. Damn. I mean, you know, those of you that had seen it before and everything, okay. But I'm actually pretty impressed because the Mountain Dew, like the old Mountain Dew can is actually that plain. Let me go back to where they're both. Okay, so right here. A lot of times when they do these types of commercials, this is what threw me off. A lot of times when they do these types of commercials, they'll have a very plain version of the product that they're quote unquote competing against. You know, obviously it's scripted, but you get what I'm saying, right? Because they got to get away with like copyright or whatever. But the old Mountain Dew can was that plain. So I'm like, okay, that's what, and I don't remember what the old Mellow Yellow can looked like. So I'm thinking that looks too plain to be the real Mellow Yellow can. So this has got to be Mountain Dew. Damn. I thunk my way into the wrong answer there. Good job, chat. Good job. Mellow Yellow is actually pretty good. I mean, I've had them both. I just don't see Mellow Yellow around as much. Mountain Dew seems to be a lot more common. Mountain Dew somehow won the soda wars between those two. And I remember Mellow Yellow tasting fine, but I just never see it around. All right, here's the link that Alchemy forgot. So this is the one. Let me read the description again. Oh, it was something about young Salma Hayek. That's right, young Salma Hayek. Let's go. Look at that juicy bun there.
Booga booga booga!
One last one. Rip Jim.
Crossfire getting on board the Booga train there, taking to ride. Yeah, Rip Jim Varney, man, aka Ernest P. World, man. He's great. Yeah, we've got some juicy, thick buns here. Why is she wearing a cape? Burger Boy. Wait, I know this franchise. Burger Boy, let's go. Burger Boy, let's go. Shouts out Burger Boy. Anybody that knows Burger Boy, I know there's a few of you in my chat. I know there's a few of you in my chat that know Burger Boy. He's this other YouTube channel that does like sort of similar to what I do, except instead of like cartoons and anime, he focuses on old sci-fi and horror movies and stuff, shows and movies. But a lot of things from the 80s and 90s, sort of the same time frame that I cover. So shouts out Burger Boy. This is where he got his name, I'm pretty sure, because he plays a lot of these commercials and shit. Yeah, Burger Ween. He's got the Burger Ween going on, the Burger Boy Halloween special, Burger Ween, all month long, all month of October. He actually started it early, so it's already going on. So yeah, shouts out Burger Boy. Thank you, Alchemy. Hell yeah, I completely forgot about this series. There's a bunch of these commercials, a bunch of them, man. Hell yeah, that was a good one, dude. Thank you. All right, so next up from Darth Zed says, if you lived in the tri-state area, you know this guy. Oh, here we go. Local commercials. Let's get some jank. Crank the jank with some local commercials.
It's not the 4th of July, it's not Thanksgiving, it's not even Christmas. It's better than all those. It's Crazy Eddie Day. You'll save money like never before during Crazy Eddie's Crazy Eddie Day sale with the guaranteed lowest prices on anything and everything in home entertainment. Shop around, get the lowest sale prices you can find, then go to Crazy Eddie and he'll beat.
Oh, he's whirling it around. Dude, he was doing a wrangle. That was the wrangle sign. Yo, he's calling the Baconeers. He's one of us.
Prices you can find, then go to Crazy Eddie and he'll...
Look, that's the wrangle. That's the sign. That's the sign. You know, you do that in public. That's how you know. That's how you like recognize another Baconeer. And you know, you don't even have to say anything. You just do the wrangle sign. He's calling us. He's signaling us. He's signaling us. Yeah, Imputi says, make it a GIF. Make it a GIF. we got one. We got one of a Baconeers. One of us. One of the proto Bim Bams here. He's throwing out the sign. He's throwing out the signal.
He'll beat him. It's Crazy Eddie Day. Say big bucks during Crazy Eddie's Crazy Eddie Day sale. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
I love this guy, man. Oh, wow. I love this guy. Oh, man. He's having a ball, man. Didn't draw, you know, probably got pied in the face countless times, never drew a dime, you know. Poor Crazy Eddie, he's going out of business soon. Pied in the face, never drew a dime. He's the Jeff Jarrett of the retail. He's the Jeff Jarrett of the retail world, man, of the computer retail market. Took 100 pies, never drew a dime. All right. All right. Yeah, we gotta do the wrangle signal though. We gotta do the wrangle signal. That's a gift. That's gonna be a pop-up for sure. All right, next up from another one from Painting and Rambling. That was from Darth Zed, by the way. That was a really good one, man. Crazy Eddie, hell yeah. Next up, another one from Painting and Rambling says, just a little better? Better than what? Better than what?
There's that moment in work when there's too many tools and the spark fades.
Guys, doesn't get any better than this.
Doug Patterson was wrong, because when the shark fin started playing, it got somewhat better. And when the Swedish bikini team came surfing by...
Cake detected, wooga wooga. I was about to say, like when the rock stars started playing, I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, that's kind of cool. But like, I was this close to pausing it and going, what would really make it better was waifus, but I was going to give it time. I'm like, oh, maybe they're going to add waifus on their own. Lo and behold, they did. Not just any waifus, the Swedish bikini surfing team. Let's go. I'm all about that. Swedish waifus, man. That's like top tier waifus right there.
A little better. And when a treasure chest of old Milwaukee washed ashore, it most certainly got better.
See, now you can get the waifus drunk.
Old Milwaukee and Old Milwaukee Light. It just doesn't get any better than this.
Wooga, wooga, booga, booga, man. Yeah, these beer commercials, they'll go in the anime grindhouse. They're probably a little too spicy for Saturday morning. I'm pretty sure they didn't air beer commercials during Saturday morning cartoons back in the day. So just for the sake of authenticity, we'll put those in the grindhouse. Was that just a little better painting rambling? I would say so. All right. Next up, we got another one from Tavern's Pool. It says, don't forget the Kit Kat commercials, man. You guys have been on fire tonight. Chat's been on fire for weeks now. Tonight's no exception. You guys are doing awesome. Can't wait to see the rest of these. We still got a ways to go. This is awesome. And you guys unlocked the extended show, so we're going to be watching the X-Men pilot later. So stick around. We've got a lot to go. Is he waiting for a waifu to emerge? Pokemon Snap? Gotta get the perfect shot of the waifu when she emerges from her log cabin. Oh no, it's pandas, never mind. This isn't, hey, wait a minute. This isn't gonna be like an Orangina commercial, is it? It's Kit Kats, never mind. You're missing it! You're missing it, dude!
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
And just like in real life, the pandas did everything but mate to keep their species alive, you know? They're so like pandas, like, man, it's like they don't want to stick around. Fucking pandas. All right, we got another one from Michael Rusum here. It says, throw this into, okay. Yeah, because we gotta have a semblance of civility here. We have some rules.
The trailer was done for Toy Fair coming up and for MTS to go out and market this new show.
Okay, so this is not like a commercial or anything, so we'll watch a little bit of this. We won't go through the whole thing. But this is a behind the scenes for Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future. And I'm guessing they're going to tell us a bit, maybe that was going to happen after the show got canceled. I don't know. This says trailers, so I'm not really sure exactly what they're going to talk about here.
We wrote it, scripted it, designed it, built it, and shot it, I think, in about 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks. It was crazy. That was after the decision was made. That's when Mattel knew they were doing it, and they financed the trailer because, you know, they needed something to go show people. And I said, well, you know, to do a real trailer, we're going to have to actually spend some money because we've got to build a setup. It may not be the final power suits, but we're going to have to get pretty darn close. And so we did. In a way, it gave us a good dry run, though, so that was cool.
At that time, we had a vision for what Captain Power was, but the costume, if you will, and the look of Captain Power was still developing. What we found at Vasquez Rocks was that a lot of the action sequences when we were actually doing them, we call that famous shot of where Captain Power is coming at the camera with the blow up. When he landed, it wasn't too pretty. So a lot of that helped us, you know, retool, if you will, the costumes for the shoot.
So he's basically, it's a nice way of saying that the costume was destroyed, got absolutely destroyed. And so they're like, yeah, we had to retool the costume. That stuntman was lucky to escape with his life. The costume completely and utterly destroyed. Not using that one again. So, yeah, we retooled it, made a new one.
Shoot later on.
Oh, it's at the end? Okay, hold on. I'm just going to fast forward then.
The most powerful fighting force in Earth's history. Major Matthew Hawk Masterson. Fighter in the sky. Lieutenant Michael Tank Ellis.
Tank. Let's go, Tank.
Ground Assault Unit. Jennifer.
Oh shit, they had like different effects. I kind of like that better, like the sort of like lightning bolt looking fire coming out of Tank's cannon. Because in the show, it was just those little blue bolts. They weren't even bolts. They were like, they almost looked like little bullets. They were like little pellets, like little blue laser pellets. Pilot looks different here too. Like her hair is different. She has like this weird headpiece on. Kind of digging it.
Pilot chase, tactical warfare. Sergeant Robert Scout Baker, espionage and surveillance. And Colonel Nathan Stingray Johnson, aquatic attack force.
Whoa, was that guy even in the show? I don't remember an aquatic guy. Was he even in the show? Sir, not appearing in this film.
Together they become Captain Power and the soldiers of the future. Deep within Volcania, Lord Dread's search continues.
We have a report of organic life in a centerfold.
Yeah, Tavern's Pool says, I don't remember him. Eric says, these are different people. Mobius says, new guy. Yeah, like, I don't remember the aquatic guy at all. There was Power, Tank, Hawks, the guy that flew around. The other dude that looked like a Mandalorian. Like, his armor kind of looked like a Mandalorian. And Pilot, that was it, right? Was that just an extra guy that they took out completely? Or am I just forgetting someone, man? Man, the voice actor of Magneto, man, he was loving it. He was chewing that scenery. He was loving it.
Find them.
Oh, he sounds different there, though. I'm glad they didn't put that effect on his voice. The voice actor's natural voice is good enough.
Understood, my lord.
Man, I'm glad they changed all the voices around for these bad guys here. They don't really sound that good in the trailer here. There it is. That was the shot that almost killed the stuntman and destroyed the original suit. There it was. There it was. Hell yeah, dude. Captain Power was such a great show. Very underrated. All right. I think that was Michael Rusum. Thank you for that one, Michael. All right, Darth Zed. We got another one from Darth Zed. Says unfortunate product name at the wrong time. That could be anything. This isn't Balzac, is it?
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight. Yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS?
No. Oh, no.
AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
Oh, no.
Watching.
Was that the end of the commercial?
Booga, booga, booga!
Wait. Lord Dredd is the VA of Magneto from 90s X-Men.
Yeah, Zach Long. The actor who plays Lord Dredd, because it's live action, so you get to see him. But he's using his natural voice, so you can hear it in there. Every now and then, he even sounds just like Magneto, because in the X-Men cartoon, when he would voice Magneto, he added a little bit of extra like boom to his voice, to add that oomph for animation, because you need to basically overact for animation when you're doing voice acting. But for live action, your face conveys a lot of the emotion as well, so you don't have to overact. But every now and then, he would give that sort of booming voice, and it sounded just like Magneto. But yeah, that's him. That's him before X-Men, because that was 88. I believe Captain Power was 88 and X-Men was 92. So yeah, that was actually a good few years before X-Men. I'm curious now what else he's done, because I had only heard him in things after X-Men, like Magneto was the first time I had heard that particular actor, because I didn't really watch Captain Power that much as a kid. Certainly not enough to remember that guy's voice and go, oh, that was Lord Dredd and Captain Power. You know, by the time X-Men came on, Captain Power was gone from my memory. But after X-Men, Magneto's voice actor appeared in a couple of other Fox Kid animations, like Silver Surfer. He was a character, one of the aliens, one of the random aliens in Silver Surfer, not really like a major role. And I think he was in a couple other animated things, and that was it. But now I'm curious if he's been in any other live action stuff. I didn't know that he did live action stuff at all. And so the fact that he was in Captain Power, I'm like, was he in any other? Was he in like old, you know, Babylon 5 or anything like that? You know, like he might have been in other sci-fi stuff, which would be really cool because he's got a good screen presence. And of course, he's got a really good voice. You know, that Magneto, his voice for Magneto was like perfect. That version of Magneto is like the one that's in my head. You know how people for the Joker, people often use Mark Hamill as like their inner head voice for the Joker. That's the Magneto voice for me. So yeah, it'd be really cool to see him in other stuff if he was in other stuff. I got to look that up after the stream. Yeah, we were kind of like zooking out about that during Captain Power. Like, oh shit, it's Magneto. All right, so next up we've got, let's see, that was Unfortunate Prog Name. Okay, so next up, another one from Painting and Rambling says, maybe a furry. All right, well, last time you said not a furry, he was straight up wearing a fursuit. So this one, what's going on here? Hold on, let me skip the ad.
Another adventure with the Coors Light Beerwolf.
Wait. Okay. All right, this is another one that just like the opening sentence, just like the guy who's like, you know, I'd try anything in my, you know, another day with the Coors Light Beerwolf. Beerwolf. Did you say bear? No, Beerwolf, not Beerwolf. Beerwolf, and I see a couple waifus, cake detected. All right, so we're gonna give it a chance, give it a shot. Let's see what's going on.
Sun, sand, surf, and scenery. Hello there.
Oh shit, he's one of us. Cake detected. He's like, wooga wooga, booga booga. There's a couple of waifus here on this island. Stacked and packed. Holy shit, man. Couple of stacked and packed waifus going on over here. Damn. Lovely bunch of coconuts you got there in the background there.
Hey, what a hot day. Boy, would I love a Coors Light.
Really? Well, you know how to howl, don't you? You just put your lips together and...
Thanks. But tacky shirt, BW.
Well, I'm just a wolf in cheap clothing.
That drum guy is taking up so much room on the island. You know, it's this like tiny ass island, and dude has a whole ass drum set there just to do rim shots. What a waste. But hey, you know, the Beerwolf, BW as they call him, he got both waifus in the end. Yeah, it was the shirt. It was all in the shirt. You know, it was buttoned down, third button, unbuttoned, just like the squid said in Shantae. So these are free-spirited. These are free-spirited yet responsible waifus. And he got both of them in the end. Another good beer commercial to put in Anime Grindhouse. I like it. I like it. They're definitely fur curious though. That's even worse. That one's even worse than the Dr. Pepper because at least she didn't skate off with him until she had turned him mostly human. This guy is in full face.
Wait, is one of the blondes the blonde from Jurassic Park?
Is she? Hold on. We got to go back. Zach Long, hold on. We've got to go back and inspect. Let me open that link again. I just closed it.
Another adventure with the Coors Light Beerwolf.
Okay, let's for scientific research, let's enhance. Can I enhance? Enhance. Which one? Which one are you thinking?
Hey, what a hot day. Boy, would I love a Coors Light.
Oh shit. No, go back. Go back. Hold on, I need to zoom out so I can't even see the thing. There we go. Which one are you thinking is the Jurassic Park waifu? Which one is it? Is it her? It kind of does. Maybe a little bit. Not really. I don't know. Tavern's Poll says neither look like Laura Dern. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. Look, it was just an excuse to bring the waifus back up. Did we really need an excuse? Did we really need an excuse to bring the waifus back up? Nah, you know, why not? Why not? All right, next up, we got one from Joshua Cochran. Says it's kind of long, but it's so 80s that it's painful. Well, if we can't watch the whole thing, we can't watch the whole thing, but I do want to see what you mean by so 80s it's painful. That could be a good thing. I don't know. Is he trying to torture us? What is this? We've got an animated waifu here. This is like Betty Boop if she were like an emo or something, you know. This is like emo girl, e-girl Betty Boop, you know. If she had a Twitch stream and she's, you know, playing games with her yams out, you know, this is e-girl Betty Boop. Is that Madonna? Is that supposed to be Madonna? It's probably supposed to be Madonna. Yeah, it's Madonna. I don't know. I still like the idea of e-girl Betty Boop, you know? She has like little pop-ups when you donate. It's like boo boopy doop, and it's like her, you know, like popping up and like doing some little jiggle physics there. I'm probably giving ideas out there. Somebody's gonna do that. Somebody's gonna make like a Betty Boop VTuber avatar, like a virtual Betty Boop, and they're gonna boo boopy doop every time they get a super chat and like do like little jiggle physics and shit. I'm telling, it's a $1 million idea out there. Somebody make yourself a little virtual Betty Boop avatar, some waifu. Don't be a weirdo. No guys do this. Don't be a weirdo, but some waifu out there. It's a $1 million idea.
You match when you met me. I know that you will disagree. It's crazy.
It's only a matter of time. Probably already exists for all I know.
But opposites attract, you see.
Was this a movie?
And I won't let you get.
Yeah, it says opening credits. This was a movie. I've never even heard of this. I didn't really pay too much attention to Madonna. You know, for one thing, I was probably a little too young, but even if I wasn't, I know like my parents would have been like, don't be looking at McDonough. McDonough. her McNuggets. You better not be looking at Madonna's McNuggets.
So easy. Love yourself, baby, you're wrong. You won't admit it, but you know it's true.
The opening, it's the rest of it sucks. It's just the opening. Yeah. Well, I think we've even seen the good part of the opening. I'm gonna just, and for copyright reasons too, I don't want to play the whole thing because it's technically not a trailer. You know, opening credits are usually somewhat safe. You've seen a lot of opening credits of like TV shows and stuff be uploaded to YouTube on their own, and they're usually pretty safe. But because it's a movie and it's a Warner Brothers movie, I'm just gonna play it safe, guys. We don't need any trouble from the WB. All right, let's see. Next one, we got another, but thank you, though. Thank you, Joshua, because I'd never seen that before. Next one, we got another one from Painting and Rambling. Says, you've got to know when to turn around. That is good advice. Always watch your six.
Michael Martin, I don't even exist in your eyes, because all you see is a person's outside. Well, I'm a beautiful person inside, and I'm drinking milk. Do you know what that means? I'm going fast in these years.
The milk's given me a lot of what I need for strong bones, beautiful skin, and a great smile. And by the time my outside catches up with my inside, I'll have long since outgrown you.
Damn. Oh, buddy. Oh, you messed up, buddy. You weren't thinking of the big picture. You weren't playing the long game there. You weren't playing the long game there, buddy. Should have thought ahead. Should have thought ahead. You missed out on a top-tier waifu.
And you'll be history.
Milk. It does a body good.
You got to do the whole high school sweetheart thing, you know, get in on that puppy love, do the whole high school sweetheart thing, because you missed out on a top-tier waifu here, buddy. Damn. I remember these milk commercials, though. There was another one that was like the other way around, where there was just a waifu standing there. I think she's standing in like a bathing suit. Just a waifu standing in a bathing suit, and there's a little guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm like a little bacon bit. I might just be a little tiny bacon bit right now, but I'm going big and strong. I'm drinking all my milk. I'm going to get muscles. And then, you know, just like this, they show him like growing up, and he's like a total Chad, you know, he's jacked as fuck. And he's like flexing on the waifu. He's like, yeah, you didn't pay attention to me back then, did you, Stacy? And now I'm flexing on you. I'm jacked as fuck. It's so funny, man. They do it both. It was like these milk commercials were actually pretty based back in the day, you know? They were actually pretty based. They were like, yeah, you know, drink milk, you know, stay fit and get yourself a waifu when you grow up, or for women, get yourself a husbando when you grow up, you know? Yeah, dude, milk ads were based back in the day. But yeah, I remember the other one more, I guess, just because like the waifu's on screen a little bit more, because it's like, it's the older waifu on screen with the younger kid talking as he grows up. And this one, the waifu doesn't appear till the end. But yeah, it's still funny because either way, basically they're just like flexing on him. They're like, yeah, you didn't pay attention then, and now I'm jacked as fuck, and you totally felt it. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Love those old milk commercials. You got to know when to turn around, because that's what you meant, painting and rambling. That's what you meant. Okay, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Is it milk or is it steroids? Probably a little bit of both. Who knows what they're putting in the milk? And we got another one here from Joshua Cochran. Says, this is still a good joke. Probably. There's a lot of timeless humor in the 80s. Not all of it. Some jokes or type, you know, like those airplane movies. I mean, they're still funny, but like that type of humor isn't really around much anymore. It's
I see you got an air conditioner. Yep. Where'd you get it? Rex. You mean you went to Rex and bought an air conditioner? No, 2. Got one for the bedroom. Now, why would an Eskimo go to Rex and buy an air conditioner? Price? Right now, Rex has a great selection of air conditioners. But with our low prices, they're going fast. Hurry before the one you need is gone. But why in the world would an Eskimo need an air conditioner? Summer!
What? I don't know, man. I don't get it. I guess you have to be an Eskimo. I don't get that one. Rex heating and air. It's summer, though. It's summer. His igloo wasn't even made of ice. Yeah, it was like a backyard igloo. D-Glass, it was a backyard igloo, man. I don't know. Is that a real Eskimo? I don't know. Caster Hopper says, all hail my pettiness. So yeah, that was earlier. That one doesn't have a link. That was earlier. Okay, so next one, we got another one from Painting and Rambling. Says, local car salesman Fred liked his Zook. Oh, let's go. Another local ad. It's not Crazy Eddie. It's some car salesman named Fred. I don't know this one. Is he crazy?
New Mucinex Kickstart gives all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. It's comeback season.
Whoa, he's on the ceiling. He's Spider-Man. Holy shit. Okay, I was already prepared to, to enjoy this commercial when he's like, rocking out on the guitar. This guy thinks he's a rock star. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be gold. But then he flips up and he's doing Spider-Man tricks. And whoa, we take it to another level. Okay. Hold on. The lyrics are about being on the ceiling too. I didn't catch that. Hold on.
What a feeling. We're dealing on the ceiling.
We're dealing on the ceiling. Yo, this is a banger. Holy shit. Oh, we're dealing on the ceiling.
Mustangs and EXPs. Escort $69 a month. You'll see. Pickups and custom vans. And the best deals in the land.
you know what's awesome is this guy just discovered green screen, you know? He's like, guys, with green screen, I'm not actually there. You get it? I'm not actually there. So we can like flip the screen upside down. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if we flipped it upside down? He didn't think to put himself like in a different location, you know, make it look like he's playing guitar on top of a volcano or like flying through the sky. No. It's just that he doesn't have to actually stand in front of the cars. We'll still put the cars in the background, you know, it'll still just be like a regular car, but I'm not actually there. So we can, you know, we can flip it upside down. I'm dealing on the ceiling, guys. Come on. We're dealing on the ceiling. I'm hooked on the feeling.
Take Record Ford's $100,000 challenge and even you'll be singing, oh, what a feeling. We're dealing.
We are dealing. We're dealing on a ceiling, dude. This has to be, where is Reichardt? Where is Reichardt Ford? This has to be somewhere in the South. That's a Southern boy right there. Hey, this green screen will make you not even there. He's dealing Zook on the ceiling. Yeah, we're dealing Zook on the ceiling. That's what we're doing. Emperor Ming and D-Glass. Exactly. We're dealing Zook on the ceiling, man. This guy's got to be in the South. I love it. Shouts out to my Southern bacon ears. All right, my Southern bim bams and flum dums. I'm from the South too. I'm not hating. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating. I love the South. But that guy, he's one of us. All right. Next from Taverns. I don't know. I could be wrong. He didn't have that much of an accent. So, I mean, it's hard to tell when people are singing too. So who knows? Texas. All right. Next up, we got another one from Taverns Pool. Says you can't get more 80s than this trailer. Okay, we've got a quintessential 80s trailer. That's quite a claim. Let's see what you got.
His name is Crew.
Hey, good looking.
BMX is his world. Rad.
BMX. Bicycles. Like this was barely ever a fad of it, you know, like skateboarding really came in, even like rollerblading and stuff. Like this was barely ever a thing.
Is his way of life.
The world would be a lot better off without kids.
We're here for the biggest and most
Of course, you got to have the crotchety, the old man who doesn't understand the ways of the youth. I don't understand the youth these days with their two-wheeled bicycles.
important bicycle motocross event ever held, Hell Track.
This is a very important race.
The very finest riders in the country are here riding for some
10 people are going to be there. Did you see that crowd? There's more people in the race than there are watching it. Like there's nobody there.
For some $100,000.
Hell Track in this here town. They've got to be kidding. This is a joke. I really think I can get this one. I think I've got a chance.
I don't want to hear any more about it.
Everyone's on his case.
Get that. The paperboy thinks he's a pro.
He's nothing next to.
Whoa, holy shit. Take a look at this ginger. Whoa, buddy. This is some sort of creature. Holy shit. What is going on with this? What is going on here, man? He's got like a ginger afro. What a creature.
Bart Taylor.
He's got the style.
There's something about the way you ride so naturally.
And
There's something about the way you ride. Phrasing there, waifu.
He's going to.
It's Kyle. It's like a real life Kyle. Cause yeah, doesn't Kyle have like kind of a? It's hard to tell because it's South Park, you know, animation or whatever. But doesn't he have kind of like a ginger fro?
Prove it.
I've never seen such raw determination and talent in one kid.
Against the factory hotshots.
Looks like the local yokel's gonna race after all.
It's gonna take a miracle to beat this guy. Against the big money fixers.
All you have to...
The big money fixers. I love how serious they're trying to make this. You know, like it's BMX and they're like, oh, the small town hero is going up against the big corpo villains here, you know, big tech. Big tech has their own BMX league. It's such a stretch. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there's a big tech BMX.
Take out that kid. Against impossible odds.
You scared now?
Impossible odds.
This guy doesn't even stand a chance.
Yeah.
Look, hey, it's a waifu there though. We got a wife. She looks familiar. Is this the waifu from Full House? Was this Jesse's wife in Full House? Full Hell? Full House? Is that her? Am I just seeing things because we thought that was the Jurassic Park girl earlier? Now I'm just seeing things all over. But is that the Full House chick? Yes, Aunt Becky. D-Glass sees it too. Starscream, yeah. Rob TV. Michael Rusum. All right, cool. I'm not going crazy then. That is her. How young is she in this, man? That's crazy.
Yeah. He's going for it all.
All the jump cuts. Holy shit, man.
Rad.
Radmobile. I think of Radmobile from Encino Man. But yeah, Rad is a quintessential 80s movie. The one thing holding it back is that it's focused on BMX because, excuse me, in my opinion, BMX didn't make as much of a lasting impact as some of the other fads and trends that were going on in the 80s that the movie could have been centered around so that it would feel that much more 80s. But it's very, very good choice. Very good choice. I like that one. That was from Tavern's Pool. Good stuff, man. All right, here we got one from Skeeter. I think this is a first from Skeeter. I don't recognize the name from the list, so I think this is a first one from you. Thank you for the super chat. Says this is a horror movie trailer spot from your favorite franchise. All right, let's see what your favorite franchise is, Skeeter. Hell yeah.
They thought the nightmare was dead.
Oh, damn, Friday the 13th. Let's go.
Buried. They were wrong. Jason lives.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, part 6. Jason lives.
Man, Friday the 13th. Now, my personal favorite franchise is Nightmare on Elm Street. I love Freddy Krueger, man. Like, just the whole, like, dream powers and everything. It's, like, really trippy and, like, really creative, the ways that they come up with the kills, you know, because it's some sort of imaginative set piece. And that's why I like Freddy Krueger. But Friday the 13th was a good one, too. It's what I think of along with, obviously Freddy Krueger, but also Halloween. That's the other one I'm thinking of. Halloween. It's like those are the trifecta. You know, the 80s horror trifecta is Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Ricardo Vasquez says, I like Chucky. Chucky was a good one too, like Child's Play. That was a good one, but like, I never really got into the franchise for that one. I know it had a lot of movies and it's a franchise in its own right, but I only ever really liked the first one. I never really got into the franchise of that one. I don't know enough about it. Maybe I need to go back and rewatch them, give them another chance. Maybe they're better now. Maybe I would enjoy the cheese. I'm sure there's a lot of jank, and especially in the later Chucky movies. I bet there's a lot of jank. So yeah, maybe I need to go back and rewatch those. Give him another chance. But yeah, these Friday 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween, those are the three I consider the quintessential 80s horror films. All right, next up we've got one from Alchemy. Says, did someone say leg warmers? Some very 80s waifus for research, of course. I hope this has to do with fitness. Fashion of 80s. Oh, this isn't even like a commercial. This is like a slideshow. This is just like cake, you know? It's just, here you go. That's some cake right there. Wooga wooga booga booga. This is good 80s fashion. These make for good reference images. You know what? This would make a good video to send to Master Kraken or to Odacat and say, hey, here's some good reference images, you know, some poses, some outfits, especially the leg warmers. You gotta love those 80s leg warmers there. Good stuff. In with a redhead there. Another one? Oh, a blonde. All right. Oh, wait. Hit the wrong button. My bad. My bad, chat. I keep doing that. I keep doing that by accident. I swear it's just an accident. That was a good one, though. I wish it had more to it as far as just, you know, like something that was actually advertising the leg warmers. I should have thought of that to look up a leg warmer commercial. With all that, you think there would be. All right, let me refresh this and make sure I'm all caught up on the list here. Dun, dun. Okay, where did I leave off? Where did I leave off? Right there. All right, there we go. All right, we do have a few more to get through here. So next up from Alchemy, another one from Alchemy, says, Joyce DeWitt, anyone who wants some drumsticks? Sounds like a fun offering. Get that on screen.
A smooth look is a sexy look.
My goodness.
And it's yours with undie legs. The pantyhose with a stay-put panty. Undie legs go under the clingiest of clothes, erasing wrinkly panty lines forever. All that's left is you.
All that's left is the cake. For the smoothest, velvety smooth cake, all right? You want that velvet smooth cake right there. Whoa. Holy shit, man. Yep, it works. It works. Velvety smooth cake right there. Is she orbital station dress code approved? What's going on here? Yams or not? I'm sorry. Yeah, Gams out. Gams out. Yeah.
There's one pantyhose that's always fitting.
I like this dress, man. This is another good fashion for the artist, like a good reference. A good reference to give the artist. I really like this this dress. This is good stuff. All right, that one was from, let's see, that one was from Alchemy. Joyce DeWitt. Joyce DeWitt, man. Good stuff, Alchemy. Thank you. Hell yeah. Chat's been on fire once again. Lots of good suggestions tonight. We got a few more to get through. And then we're going to watch X-Men. So we've got a little bit more to go with the stream. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Be sure to like up the stream if you've been enjoying it so far. We've got a little bit more to go, so I hope you've got plenty of pizza rolls, Zook, Spin, Spark, Crystal Twist, whatever you want. All right, next up, we got one from Tavern's Pull. Another one from Tavern's Pull says, Body Break, Body Bounce. That's not...
Make breakups crust
That's
easy.
not what's supposed to be breaking. What the fuck was that commercial?
Body Break.
What the fuck was that?
With Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod.
You want to ski? What's going on here?
Skiing here at Lake Louise is only one of many winter activities there are to...
It's live action Doc from Galaxy Rangers, man. He's got the mustache and everything. With great mustache comes great responsibility, okay? So you better be careful up there on those slopes.
enjoy. But regardless of the activity, proper clothing should be worn to ensure safety and comfort.
Wearing several layers of light clothing is more effective in keeping you warm than one heavy layer. You'll lose less heat and be able to adjust to the changes in temperature. Here are a few rules to follow. First, you should wear a piece of clothing made of polyester. It provides good insulation and draws perspiration away from the skin. Wool is great for a middle layer, It provides warmth, wet or dry, but you can also wear pile or fleece, as it requires only half the
Does that say? Oh, okay, never mind.
weight of wool to provide the same amount of warmth.
It says ski lounge, I think, or ski lodge. I don't know. It looks. What does that say? Ski loose? Ski something. Ski Louise? Ski Louise. All right.
Your outer layer should be light and protect you from the wind and water. You
Yeah,
can
he's
wear
rocking the
synthetic clothing
suspenders
that does
there,
not
man. He's
unshelter
rocking those
windbreakers.
suspenders.
Most importantly, if you dress right, you'll be more comfortable cross-country skiing, skating, or doing any winter activity.
You should avoid wearing multiple layers of socks. If you wear one pair of socks that have high amounts of wool and cotton, it'll keep your feet a lot warmer. So until next time, keep fit and have fun. Let's go.
So that's it. Just, hey, you know, if you're going to be somewhere cold, wear a bunch of clothes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. I'm ready to ski now. I'm ready to do it. I'm going to survive. I'm going to go down the mountain super fast. I'll be fine. Thank you. That one was from Tavern's Pool. Appreciate that one. All right. Up next, we got another one from Joshua Cochran. It says, the jingle is still in my brain. Well, it's about to be in all of our brains. So let's see what you got here.
Here's Sue at age 22. Now at 32, she's thinner, healthier, and prettier. The older she gets, the better she gets.
Oh, hey, let's not go nuts. Let's not go crazy here, buddy. The wall comes for them all.
It's amazing what exercise can and will do for your body.
Dieting alone is never enough. Let Joe Moore take you from fatness to fitness.
I mean, she does look really good for 32. Don't get me wrong. She looks good for 32.
Moore's Fitness. We're Nautilus and much, much more.
Moore's Fitness World brings you the Perfect 10 membership. Only $10 a month for the real Moore.
The Perfect 10. As they got a bunch of waifus up on screen, they're like, yeah, it's a Perfect 10 membership. You know what I'm saying. The DP.
Moore's Nautilus program. Call now. The Perfect 10 ends soon.
Yeah, see, that's what it's missing. It's missing that chanting in the background, you know. Deep, holy shit, yams out. Now, I just randomly clicked on that. Yams out. DP. They got the whole workout equipment going on here. Damn, Perfect 10. They aren't kidding. What else is going on? What else? Yams out, man. What else is what's going on here? I'm just like clicking around.
The Perfect 10 membership. Only 10.
Oh, that's why they were flashing so fast. Flashing, pun intended there.
Brings you the Perfect 10 membership.
Yeah,
only $10 a month for the
on that. That's crazy. That's wild, man. Perfect 10 membership. Wait, you said that jingle is still what jingle? There's something else that's still in my brain, man. I don't know if it's the jingle that's in your brain. Okay? I don't think there wasn't even really a jingle in there. I don't think it's the jingle that's stuck in your head, bud. All right. Next up, we got one from Crossfire here. It says, boys, there was a time when there were good, wholesome commercials for things, and when we loved this zany, silly comedy, man. You make it sound like we don't love them anymore. Who is this? Who was it? Find out.
$5 drinks, $5 bites, 5 free games we could play all night.
Jello pudding pops, frozen pudding on a stick. You know, Jello pudding pops is a winner with all the soapbox racers I know.
It is?
Mm-hmm. And even your mechanic's getting all revved up about it because it's so rich and creamy.
Yeah!
And it always gets the green light from Mom because it's made with real pudding.
Jello brand pudding pops. All the goodness of real Jello pudding. So you know it's wholesome.
A true winner.
And it gets a green light from Mom.
Zoom.
Zip, zip, zooming on those pudding pops. Yeah, simpler times indeed, Crossfire. Simpler times indeed. All right, let's see. We've got another one here from Tavern's Pool. Said that in the 80s, dogs didn't eat Beggin Strips. They ate jerky treats. I say they ate both, but let's see what these jerky treats are.
Barney. Good gosh, no one's up. Lucky this family's got Barney, the four-legged alarm clock. I'm punctual and persistent. Hey, time to get up and maybe get some jerky treats, huh?
Revved Up always gets the green light. OMG Cosby.
Oh, no. Well, you know, sometimes the right hand sees what the left hand is doing and he gets a little jealous and you gotta use both hands, you know. Hold it, put it, pop.
Barney, this is Sunday.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Such a nice day. I'll get up and you'll get your jerky treats.
The real smoked meat taste of original jerky treats dog snacks. Make it the treat that says love.
It's gonna be a great day.
Doesn't have the same ring to it as it's bacon, you know. That dog is on the zook, man. He's zooking out for the bacon strips. And I also like how they try to make fun of dogs too, like how dogs can't read, they don't know it's not bacon. Stupid dog. You know, I love the Beggin Strips commercial. Like this one was like too nice, it's too wholesome. All right, so let's go. We got one here from Crossfire. It says, one last one, rip Jim Varney. Man, you can never get too much Ernest here. Let's see.
Boy, Vern, you sure got a lot of stale old stuff down here. I'm gonna stockpile this place with my personal favorite, Vern, Sprite.
Oh, what? He's on the Sprite now? You traitor, dude. I thought you were a mellow yellow, bro. Ernest, what's the deal? You traitor. Can't believe it. When did you go to the Sprite side? Mellow yellow not good enough for you anymore?
Yeah, Vern, grapes are out and lemons are in. Know what I mean? First, you must let it breathe. Enough. Here, Vern, the clear taste of Sprite. Presumptuously tart, yet playfully demure. Know what I mean?
Man, he's sold out. He's sold out. He thinks he's a bigwig now. Look at him. Look at him. Sipping Sprite out of a fancy glass. The Ernest I know would drink mellow yellow straight from the can. All right. The Ernest P. Whirl I know was a man of the people, and he would drink mellow yellow straight from the can. Not this Sprite from a fancy glass, pinkies up, letting it breathe, wafting the bouquet, you know, swarthing it around, letting looking at the legs drip down the glass. I don't think so, buddy. The Ernest P. Whirl I know was a man of the people and would drink mellow yellow straight from the can. He's sold out.
We're about to watch X-Men and Kitty's codename was Sprite once. Just saying.
Oh shit. It's all connected. It's all connected. Can't believe it. The truth is out there. I knew it. I knew it. Thank you, Joshua Cochran. Ticket to ride on the BOOGA train. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I think that actually might have been the last one. It was. All right. So yeah, let's watch some X-Men, guys. Let's get into it. We've unlocked the extended show. So we're going to watch X-Men. It's about 20 minutes long. I'll try not to stop it too much in between with my inane commentary, you know. Try not to do it too much. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. That way we won't keep you around too late in case you guys got to get to work or anything like that. Let's see. Got one for the reserves. Hold on a second. Caster Hopper sent one last one. Are you still the boss, Caster Hopper? No, Painting and Rambling took back over with $2. All right, Caster Hopper, check this out, dude. To incentivize you to reclaim your spot as the stream boss, I'm going to play this commercial that you sent real quick before we watch X-Men. All right? Because I'm going to incentivize you to reclaim. We got to keep the waifu wars going. I like seeing the waifu wars going here. They're raging on. All right? So we're going to see that. Okay. Is this it? Yeah. All right. Should be out on screen for you guys. Oh, there we go. Thicker and fuller. Holy, what is this? What the fuck? And bounce. There's another GIF. We got another GIF there. You know, fitness was all the rage in the 80s, all right? Fitness was all the rage in the 80s. We've got so many animated loops that we need to make tonight, man. I'm going to be busy. Busy. Yeah, you know, it's definitely that was a lot of cake detected there. I just read who that was. I didn't realize that. Is this safe for YouTube? I mean, it's on YouTube, so I guess it is. Probably shouldn't let the rest of that play. Let's err on the side of caution. Probably shouldn't let the rest of that one play.
Gyat.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Massive support for the Bacon Ears. Oh, let's go, Caster Hopper.
All hail Tracy Lords.
All hail indeed, buddy. All hail indeed, and all hail Caster Hopper reclaiming his place as the stream boss. Get those pizza rolls raining. Hit that waifu swing and make sure they're all limbered up, you know, do that, those aerobics, get the leg warmers there. Make sure they're all limbered up there. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Good stuff. Hell yeah. Like always, every week. I mean, you guys have quite the streak going where every week, every stream, you're on fire. Great super chat suggestions. Great comments in the chat, cracking me up. You guys were hilarious. So let's get into the extended show that you guys unlocked tonight. We're going to watch Pride of the X-Men, which is the pilot for the animated series that would become the one that we all know and love in the 90s. But originally in the late 80s, they had this pilot and it was quite different. If you've never seen it, I know it's pretty common. A lot of people have probably seen it, but I think it's fun to watch stuff with the Bacon Ears. So we're going to watch this together. But if you've never seen it, it's really interesting because it was quite different from what we ended up getting in the 90s. And the reason why is because this one was sort of laughed out of the studio, you know, like, or the office or whatever, when they had the meeting and they showed them, they said, here's what we got. They kind of laughed it out of there. They go, yeah, you know, this one's a little too goofy. We're moving in a different direction. It was at the tail end of the 90s or at the 80s rather. They were moving into the 90s and they were saying, hey, we're going to go into a new direction. This is a little too campy and corny. You know, you had the Australian Wolverine and all this kind of stuff. And they're like, yeah. So they shut her down. They revamped it and they came back with the 92 X-Men series that they did pick up because it had a little more edge to it, a little more of that 90s extreme. And they were like, yeah, this is what we're looking for. And that's what they went with. And, you know, I think it was for the better because as much as I do enjoy the pilot that we're about to watch, it doesn't really hold a candle to what we ended up getting. So it was all for the better. So, all right, guys, without further ado, let's kick it off. Let's go.
No place to hide, no place to run, no place to run. The mutant age has now begun.
X-Men, it's the day, X-Men, coming your way. Magneto's hordes are on the way to pillage, burn, and plunder. But there's one team that will not yield, the team that strikes like thunder. X-Men, this is the day, X-Men.
Welcome.
I mean, I like how they tried to put lyrics in there, you know. It didn't really work out that well, but they tried. I think the instrumental theme obviously is better. The guitar riff and everything is iconic. Everybody knows the X-Men 92 theme, but it worked. It didn't really need any lyrics. You had the characters jumping around on screen with their names in the background. So you're kind of like reading their names. You don't need lyrics in the song. You're just hearing the melody and the guitar riff and all that. This, yeah, kind of goofy, especially the X-Men. Yeah, it's not good. Now, what I do like here, what you're about to hear is Stan Lee doing an introduction. That's pretty awesome. You always Always gotta love Stan Lee doing the introduction there, like a narration, opening narration.
This is Stan Lee of Marvel Comics warning you to look around you. Your classmates, your friends. You never know which one of them may be a mutant. A person born with strange and wondrous powers. Now, some mutants, like the X-Men, use their special gifts for good. But then there are the terrorist mutants who plan to destroy the human race.
Mutants. I hate them. Take this mutie we're hauling tonight, for example. He's too dangerous to live.
I am Magneto. Release me. I command it.
Oh, well, since you told me so. You seem like a pleasant guy.
A stinking mutant. He doesn't deserve to live on the same planet as normal, decent human beings. When the
He's breathing up all the normal human beings' air.
Brotherhood of mutant terrorists and I are through. Humans will no longer have a place on planet Earth.
Why, you rotten...
Colonel Chaffee, come in, please! The convoy! It's sinking!
Men are so helpless against the mental powers of the White Queen.
Wooga wooga, we got a waifu. Evil waifu.
Water, sir! It's the highway itself! I know it sounds crazy, but it's turning into quicksand!
Quicksand? Quicksand? Why, what kind of a fool are you?
Magneto, your deliverance is...
And they use the comic accurate White Queen outfit. This would have never flown. Because it's basically underwear. But you gotta love that they put it in the pilot here.
Hand.
Hold it, mutant. What are you doing? Swatting a gnat. Whoa!
Colonel Chaffee! Colonel Chaffee! Colonel, are you all right, sir?
With that murderous mutant on the loose, son, none of us are gonna be all right.
Welcome to Die. Yeah, that is the outfit, Wolfen, exactly. That's like, for me, I'm pretty sure that's her first appearance outfit too. Like, I don't remember her having any different outfit before that one. And it's peak. It never got any better. Like, everything she's had since has been a downgrade.
Driver, would you wait here for me?
Forget it, kid. This place gives me the creeps.
Gives me the creeps, too.
Dear Miss Pride, it has come to my attention that you have a mutant power, the ability to walk through solid matter. I believe you call it phasing.
Hello? Is anyone here?
This way, Miss Pride.
What are you?
Don't be startled. My
I am
mind is
the ghost
projecting
of
an
Christmas
image of
past.
myself for you to follow. I am Professor Charles Xavier, also known as Professor X.
Yeah, like, we're kind of ragging on some of the sillier aspects, like the opening theme song, and you're gonna hear Australian Wolverine coming up. But all of that aside, the animation was actually really nicely done. It reminds me of the sort of like Thundercats style. Was it Sunbow? Who was doing Thundercats? And I think a lot of G.I. Joe as well. I'm pretty sure it was Sunbow. This reminds me of that, which would make sense because they worked for a lot of Marvel stuff back in those times.
I and those who have joined me are known as the X-Men.
X-Men? But I thought the X-Men were...
Mutants? Yes.
But...
They are mutants. That is correct. Are you scared yet, kitty? Like he shows up as a ghost. It's like this creepy house, and then immediately he's like, so, I've got mutants here. Aren't you happy to be here?
How do you know about what I can do? All the things you mentioned in this letter, no one knows, not even my parents.
This is Cerebro, a powerful computer with a special circuit which can detect the unique brainwaves emitted by mutants.
I invaded your privacy, kitty. That's how I know you're a mutant. It's like, again, there's no easing her into this. It's just like, so, would you like to join my team? I invaded your privacy. I hope you're fine with that. Now, would you like to join my team of mutants?
Is how I found you.
Then I really am a mutant. I'm a freak.
No, my dear. We mutants are not freaks.
I don't understand. And I'm
Some of them are.
afraid
In the sheets.
too.
At one point, we were all afraid, Kitty. Come, we'll meet the others. This is the control center for the Danger Room. And down there is the Danger Room itself, where the X-Men train to improve their mutant skills by engaging in simulated combat, provided by a combination of holograms and robotics. This is Scott Summers, better known as Cyclops. His eyes shoot concentrated beams of pure energy. Next is Peter Rasputin. His codename is Colossus. Don't worry, Kitty. As Colossus, Peter is impervious to harm.
I like how she immediately shows concern for Colossus, because, like, don't they end up in a relationship down the line? You know, like, I don't exactly remember when it happens, but I think they even get married at some point. But yeah, she's a future love interest. Yeah, Ronald Neal, exactly. She's a future love interest. So I like how they, you know, just little attention to detail like that. It's pretty cool.
Is good. Next, meet Allison Blair, the Dazzler.
Oh, Dazzler. Now, see, I would have rather had Dazzler than Jubilee. I prefer Dazzler, but at the same time, I don't hate on Jubilee. Like, I feel like a lot of people kind of give Jubilee a bad rep. Like, she's the like the annoying, almost like how Bumblebee is in Transformers, like just the annoying character there for the kids or whatever. I never really got that from Jubilee. She just was the rookie, you know? Whereas Kitty Pryde is the rookie here. But the reason that they got rid of Dazzler is because Jubilee's powers is too similar to Dazzler. And I'm like, yo, I don't know. Between the two, I do prefer Dazzler. She's getting wrangled, though. Didn't even notice here. We're getting a new wrangle technique. We got some wrangle plants. Those, we should be growing those. Fuck the Chia Pet, man. Let me get a wrangle plant. Did Chia Pets do this? Wrangle me some waifus?
She can transform sound into powerful bolts of light.
Oh, who's that?
Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler has mastered the art of line-of-sight teleportation. That's Wolverine.
You know what's funny? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I got to geek out here, okay? I got to geek out. I'm a big X-Men nerd. Like, X-Men was my jam growing up, you know? Like, that's the comics I read. Obviously, the cartoons and stuff. And so it bugs me that he said line-of-sight teleportation, because Nightcrawler is not line-of-sight teleportation. Nightcrawler can teleport to places he can't see, but he has to know what's over there. So if he doesn't know, like, for instance, he could teleport into a room that's behind a closed door. So he can't see into that room. But if he knows, like, that where he's going to teleport into is an empty space, he'll be fine. If he doesn't know what's in there, he could end up teleporting himself into a couch or a wall or something. Yeah, he could die. So it's not, it's actually pretty risky, but the way he teleports is by stepping into an alternate dimension and then stepping back out into a new location back in our dimension. So it's not line of sight teleportation. It's this really, like, complex form. And yeah, I don't know. That always bugged me when Xavier said that, when he goes, you line of sight. I'm like, that's not it. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm a nerd.
With razor-like adamantium claw.
Yeah, he bamps and he smells like brimstone because it's like it's a hell type dimension that he steps into. It's like similar to hell. So he smells like brimstone every time he teleports because of he picks up the odor in that brief moment that he's in that alternate dimension, and he can teleport up to 3 miles away. That's another thing. That made me mad. It's like, it's not line of sight because I don't think you can see 3 miles away, and he can teleport up to 3 miles away.
They're sharp enough to slice through almost any substance known to man. Now we meet Storm, whose mutant ability to control weather itself.
Fun fact about Storm, waifu right here, waifu on the X-Men. You know, we didn't have, another thing I liked about the 90s, you know, we got Rogue. Rogue wasn't really around, or at least I think she was a villain at this point. But we got Storm here. Storm is a next top waifu after Rogue, right? Fun fact about Storm, especially this particular version that this outfit that she's wearing is based on, was like the old school original Storm when she had just joined the team. And at that point, she was still fresh from being a weather goddess or worshipped as a weather goddess in the tribe where she lived, and where she was a nudist. She did not like wearing clothes because her powers, they're obviously she's connected to the weather, but it goes beyond just that she can control the weather. Like, she's connected to the weather, so her power level, like her ability to use her mutant power, is connected to how much she is connected to the elements. So she loved to fly around naked because that was the best way to have all the elements, feel the wind, the sun, the rain on all of her skin, no clothes on, right? Because so it wasn't necessarily a sexual thing. She was a nudist because it was the way to achieve her peak mutant power form, connecting to the elements. So that's how Xavier actually found her, was flying around naked and was like, hey, you've got this amazing mutant power. You want to come join my team? You're going to have to put on a little bit. And that's why she's in this bikini here. That's why I'm commenting on this, is because the version of Storm that we got in the 90s, she's covered head to toe. And I thought, even though it was a cool costume, I like the 90s version of Storm just fine. But when I found out her backstory, I was like, that's kind of a weird choice, the 90s outfit, especially going from the sort of bikini thing to being so covered up, because there was a reason for it. She liked being exposed, having her skin exposed to the elements. And it's the same reason why she's claustrophobic. For anybody who knows, Storm is claustrophobic, and that's why. Because being trapped in a small enclosed space means that she's completely cut off from the elements. In fact, if it's a small enough, closed enough space, oxygen could even be cut off, So she's completely cut off from the element. No light, no air, no sun, nothing like that, no rain. So that's why she's claustrophobic. And so, yeah, I really like this version of Storm right here. With the bikini and everything, because I loved that original backstory for her, and that it to me is a really cool aspect of her personality, and not just of course, wooga wooga, we like to see her naked. It's well, yeah, we like the waifus flying around naked, but there's an actually good reason for it. It makes a lot of sense. It's really cool. It just adds to her character. All right, sorry, I'll stop talking. I told you guys, I'm a big X-Men nerd. Okay, I'll try not to do this through the whole thing.
Is still not completely understood. Finally, as for me, I have the ability to see into people's minds.
Their minds?
Oh, don't worry, child. I don't use my gift recklessly. I think you'll find my X-Men a very pleasant group once you get to know them, Miss Pride.
Scott, I have someone up here I'd like you all to meet. Sure thing, Professor.
Fräulein, what a lovely vision you are. Please allow me.
Professor?
Kitty. Is that Cass Susie as Kitty Pryde?
You're phasing. X-Men, welcome Kitty Pryde.
I'm sorry. I guess I phased through the computer.
She has the power to walk through solid objects, a power known as phasing. Kids! It is good, little one.
And now we get Australian Wolverine. Let's go.
Colossus like rain.
Fräulein, you left before I could properly welcome you.
Welcome her? Wait, she's not joining the X-Men, is she? She's just a kid.
Oh, you got a license for that accent there?
Wolverine! Can't you see the girl is scared? Don't you remember what it was like when you first discovered you were a mutant?
Back off! Just don't want to have to witness some little...
What's that?
Red alarm. It's a mutant alert.
And Cyclops is Michael Bell, right? Duke. Cyclops is voiced by Duke, right? Am I hearing that right? It's either Duke or Flint. I can't remember which of the G.I. Joes it is. Red alert. Yeah, alert, D-Glass, alert.
Our training session's over. We're needed.
Let's go!
That's a good point, Joshua Cochran. Hugh Jackman confirmed, because Hugh Jackman's Australian, so we've gone full circle. You know, the original animated Wolverine was going to be Australian, and then decades later, an Australian would play him in live action.
Wait for me!
Do you think Hugh Jackman went into the audition like, oh, I don't want it on the team, you know, she's a blooming kid, y'all.
Well, friend, they fell for it. You may begin, Juggernaut. All right. And let nothing stand in your way.
I'm here breaking in half.
Who are those people?
Magneto, master of magnetism. And I'm sorry to say, my stepbrother, Juggernaut.
You know them?
Yes, it is the X-Men's sworn duty to protect mankind by battling Magneto and his evil terrorist mutants. If Magneto should win, the human race will become slaves of the evil mutants. Kitty, you're scrambling Cerebro's defensive circuits.
They weren't doing anything. The defenses weren't doing anything.
What do we do?
Magneto cannot hide his thoughts from me. What he wants is Cerebro's mutant power circuit.
And I don't know if the lore had not yet been established or if this is another error, but Magneto's currently wearing his helmet, which means he should very much be able to hide his thoughts from you, Xavier. You cheater. Xavier's cheating, okay? He's got no clip cheat codes on, right? He's Kitty's no clipping. Well, Kitty's the one with no clipping. Kitty's no clipping, and Xavier's got cheat codes on. He's reading Magneto's mind. He's got the helmet on. That's cheating.
Can we stop him?
You're about to find out. Quickly, child, take it. Protect the circuit at all costs.
What's wrong, Charlie? No warm welcome for your dear stepbrother?
I like how Juggernaut sounds pretty close to how he ends up sounding in the 90s one. That's pretty close.
You've always been welcome in my home, Kane. It's your choice of friends I question.
Juggernaut has chosen his friends well, Xavier. The mutant power circuit. Give it to me, girl.
Kitty, face out.
Use your power, Kitty. Give it to me now or suffer later.
Give it to me, girl.
Where do you
Fake? Calm down there, Magneto. Phrasing.
think you're going, dear stepbrother? My child, you are being foolish. Normal humans hate you for being what you are. Why not join me?
No! Normal humans and mutants don't have to be enemies.
That
I'll
is
never
definitely
join
cap.
you. Never!
That's too bad, my dear. Truly tragic, yes.
Brandon.
The world is mine.
Meanwhile, unaware of Magneto's attack on their headquarters, the X-Men race to the Deep Space Observatory for a showdown with Magneto's deadly allies, the Blob and Pyro.
The fire! It's coming closer!
What do you want? Nothing. Just take over.
Nothing moves the blob. I thought he was about to say that. You remember in the video game, every time you hit him, he just goes, nothing moves the blob. I thought he was going to say that for no reason. What do you want? Nothing moves the blob.
Now, Blob. After all, once we get the tracking coordinates for the Scorpio Comet, his world will...
His world will what, Pyro?
Ah, we've been expecting you.
Expecting us? Colossus take care of this.
So is Pyro also supposed to be Australian, or is he British? Is he British? Is Pyro British in this, or is he also supposed to be Australian? And if so, why doesn't he recognize Wolverine as a fellow Aussie? He's Brit? Okay.
No power on Earth can move the blob.
Back off, X-Men!
Please help us. Let the hostages go, Pyro. This doesn't concern them.
Cockney.
Wrong, Ruby Eyes! In 2 days, it'll concern
Oh, you got a
every
license for
human
that
on
accent
Earth.
there, bro.
Wait till I get my claws on him. He'll be talking out the other side.
Look out! I like how Wolverine's like, I'm gonna tear him a new asshole.
filthy mutant!
That's racist.
Lob and Paro got what they came for.
Whatever it was, it poses a threat to the whole human race.
Those mutants are in there! Cover all the exits!
That's our cue. Let's go! Hang on, everyone!
I do like how in Cyclops' visor they colored in the red where his eyes would be.
Locked onto the comet.
I always like that.
Everything is ready, just as you ordered.
Excellent. Place Cerebro's power circuit in the magnetron. Get away from me, beast.
Lockheed abuse, man. Don't beat up on
Scorpion is
Lockheed.
now in
Cool little dragon.
I did it, mister. I did good, didn't I?
Is that Frank Welker? Dude,
Yes,
yo, do we have Frank
now make
Welker as
yourself
Toad?
useful. Go play in an airlock.
All right, mister.
He's doing the Slimer voice, or it's kind of Slimer.
come here.
Not exactly.
Professor,
That was Slimer right there. That was a Slimer noise. That's Frank Welker, dude.
Where should I put him? Here. Kitty. Where's Kitty?
Kitty.
No.
Kitty.
No! Get away from me! Kitty, it's okay. You're
She's not our
safe
Kitty.
now.
Different.
Then it's all been real.
Of course it's all been real. Get with it. The X-Men don't have room for whiny brats.
Just who are you calling whiny? I'll show you.
Hold it, Kitty. Wolverine may not be Mr. Sunshine, but he isn't your enemy.
That's right. Magneto's the enemy.
I like how Kitty was ready to just go toe to toe with Wolverine, right? She's just like, fuck this guy. She's got some stones on her. I'll give her that.
Magneto. Professor X. Where is he? Is he all right?
Yes, Kitty. I'm fine.
Professor! Oh, I'm so happy to see you. But I failed you. I failed you all. Magneto has the circuit.
You didn't fail, my child.
None of us would have had a chance alone against Magneto.
We must discover
Damn, Storm looks good, man. I can't say it enough, man. Storm looks so good in this outfit. I know the 90s one is cool. I like the 90s Storm and her little lightning bolt earrings, but I don't know, something like the whatever two-piece leotard thing and this like the headpiece she has. I don't know, it's just cool, man. It's so classic. And the thigh-high boots. This version of Storm is my favorite.
exactly what Magneto is up to before it's too late.
The power circuit works. I can feel the energy, the power.
I have located Magneto. The power.
The power!
Professor!
I've done it! I've captured the Scorpio Comet! In less than a day, most of the human race will be wiped out. The mutants will rule the Earth!
This is it, true believers. Unless the X-Men can stop
at
Magneto, mankind is doomed.
What's happened? Are you all right?
What is it? Magneto.
Take detective.
He's changed the course of the comet Scorpio directly towards Earth. The power. It hit me like a fist.
If Scorpio strikes Earth, it'll send up a cloud of dust and debris, which will block out the sun for years.
And our planet will be plunged into the Ice Age.
And we've got to stop it.
Hold it! The kid stays here. She'll just get in the way.
I will not. And stop calling me a kid. I am 14 years old.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Kitty,
shit.
but Wolverine's right. You haven't been trained. It's my...
That's even younger than Jubilee was. Jubilee was like 17 or 18 or something. I think she was either a senior in high school or just out of high school. I can't remember. They specified something because they said how she was like moving away. So like, damn, they really Kitty's like a kid.
Much too dangerous. You'll stay here.
Until later, my child.
Oh, yeah? I'll show you. I'll show you all.
Is reported to be the comet Scorpio. Until a few short hours ago, it was only a harmless scientific curiosity. If Scorpio comes any closer, it will mean disaster.
Professor, we're now in a parking orbit.
All right, suit up.
Storm, when I blow the airlock, we'll need your powers to keep the atmosphere inside the asteroid.
Check.
You can come out now. You were told to remain at the mansion.
I couldn't. It's my fault Magneto has the power circuit. I've got to help stop him.
What you plan to do is very dangerous.
I have to help. The world Magneto wants to destroy is my world too. Oh, Professor, wish me luck.
She doesn't. She's like, look, I gotta go. Okay, wish me luck. Like, doesn't even let him answer. She's like, all right, wish me luck. I'm out of here.
Good luck, my dear. Good luck to us all.
Wolverine, once inside, will lead us to
Just like
Magneto.
a woman.
Are we going to talk about this all day or do it? We're gonna do it.
A lark. They misspelled a lark.
Stop them!
This way!
G'day! Welcome to Asteroid M! Don't you just love a good Barbie?
Leave this one to the Dazzler.
See, that's what he's like. You love a good Barbie. Like, is he Australian or what?
You guys go on.
Which way now?
This way, kiddies! If you can!
Don't worry about us, Dingo. I'll make sure we can.
Let me out!
So, you've managed to get past our little welcoming committee, but you go no further. And who is going to stop us? Me, Juggernaut!
It's just two meaty men slapping meat.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Damn, dude. Hold on. We gotta see a proper white queen.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Right there. There we go. The proper white queen in the top tier outfit. Never this good ever again. We got the best one right here. Yams out.
This is where you'll stop. Nothing moves the blob.
And
Hey, he said the thing.
Trying. Auf Wiedersehen.
Let go.
Hello, Nightcrawler. Fascinating, isn't it? Earth shall be destroyed in precisely 3 minutes.
Not if I can help it.
Ah, but you can't. No one can.
Farewell, X-Man.
Welcome to die. Oh shit, Rocky getting revenge.
The circuit. You made me break the circuit. Now nothing can change the comet's course. Kitty, strike now. Magneto's in position. Nightcrawler, the circuit. Your own body is recharging the circuit. Now we can use Magneto's own power to change the comet's course.
You blundering juvenile. Do you have any idea what you've done?
Yes, I've just stopped a madman from destroying the Earth. And now Scorpio will destroy this base instead.
But you still lose. Nightcrawler's own body must continue to complete that circuit, or the comet will change course back to Earth.
Although you've won, Nightcrawler must die.
Nightcrawler, is it true what he said?
Kitty, get everyone off the asteroid at once!
But I can't leave you! Not after the way
join the others. Quickly, I have a plan. Nightcrawler, listen to me. I'll keep the Blackbird on your view screen. Your timing must be flawless. You'll have to teleport just before the comet hits. Do you understand?
Of course, Professor.
Now, Nightcrawler, now! You've waited too long!
He's gone. There.
He's alive.
Not for long. He's entering the Earth's atmosphere. He'll burn up.
Not if we can get the grappling beams to him.
Better hurry! It's getting plenty warm in this suit!
Fire the grappling beams!
Where is he? Professor?
Stunned.
He's gone.
No.
Stunned.
No, he can't be dead. He just can't be. No! I was so mean to him. Now I can never make it up to him.
Just can't believe it. Nightcrawler is... What's that?
Back there! Nightcrawler, my little tovarish. You're not dead after all, no?
I would hope not. But I would have been, if not for Kitty Pride.
Thank you. That was the bravest, most unselfish thing I've ever seen in my life. Don't you agree?
Well, Wolverine, you were against Kitty being a member of the team. What do you think now?
So the kid got lucky. The Doubt Maker and X-Men. Not yet. Yes, the X-Men have won, but only for now. Magneto is still out there, waiting, planning, plotting the destruction of the human race. But whatever the challenge, whatever the peril, the X-Men will be there.
Xavier and his gigantic eyebrows. Saving the day, watching over us all. Magneto's still out there, though, looking for another comic to wrangle and throw at the Earth. What a wild plan, though. I mean, I do kind of like when they had Magneto be more of a straight-up villain. They started doing the whole redemption arc thing in the 90s, which wasn't so bad. It wasn't as like a played-out trope as it is today. So it wasn't so bad, actually, watching that story arc, or that character arc, rather. Magneto go through that in the 90s. But I do like when he's just sort of like a villain and doing what he can to take over the world so that mutants can rule. I don't know. It's just like, I like the classic villains like that, but that's my thing. But anyway, that was the 80s X-Men pilot, the show we never got, but we did get the 90s version because of how utterly cheesy, how cranked the jank was in that episode that we just watched. I mean, I think it was enjoyable as far as watching through that, but I can definitely see why they would have gone, let's change some stuff around. It was not something that would have gone into the 90s and probably done as well, not nearly as well as the one that we did get. So, but that was fun to watch with the Baconeers. I hope you enjoyed it. We made it, guys. We made it to the end. This was a long stream, over 3 hours. I told you it was going to be a big show. Going to be a big show. We had a lot of fun, though. Lots of Zook, lots of jank, some spicy too, man. We had some spicy waifus to wrangle in this one. I hope you guys found some new waifus that you hadn't seen before.
PTHTHTHTHTH.
What is that? What is that supposed to be? Fading and rambling. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Ticket to ride on the BOOGA train there. One last ticket to ride to take us out. Oh, I know what that was. That was you taking Stream Boss. He's taking over. Oh, Caster Hopper right at the end there, man. Taking it from you. Felt it. Holy shit. All right. Thank you, guys. We made it. We made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Like up the stream if you had fun. If you enjoyed the madness along the way here. It was a good time. I definitely enjoyed it. I love all of the stuff that you guys sent in. You guys have been on fire lately. It's not stopping anytime soon. The Baconeers are the best. There was a lot of stuff that I'm going to use in the Saturday morning lineup and in the Anime Grindhouse commercial lineup as well. So keep an eye out. If you sent in a commercial recommendation tonight, keep an eye out. You're probably going to see it in one of Saturday's lineups. If not this Saturday, a future one. I try to spread them out a little bit so you're not just like, oh, we just saw this on Wednesday. You know, I try to spread them out a little bit, into future lineups. But you'll see them a lot of these because there were a lot of good ones tonight, especially. So yeah, lots of good stuff. Really enjoyed it. Bacon Ears, you guys have been awesome as always. One's up if you had fun. 1 if you had fun. 2 if you're feeling blue. I think it was a good show. You guys have been on fire. We zooked out, man. Lots of waifus tonight, man. Yeah, how could you not? How could you be feeling blue after all the waifus, man? 1's up if you had fun. 2 if you're feeling blue. Put a 1 up if you had fun, if you enjoyed all the waifus tonight. We had a lot of good waifus tonight. We were zooking out, went through a lot of stuff. I mean, it was definitely a trip through the 80s, man. A neon-laced rabbit hole with a lot of spandex detours there. A lot of good times, So I see a lot of 1s up in the chat. It's good to see. I'm glad you guys had fun. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate all the support. We had big support tonight. Really, really big support. Massive support. So thank you guys so much. I'll even get the Midriff City. Let's get Midriff City right there. Hold on. There we go. Midriff City back up on screen there. You unlocked the Lana pinup. That is going to be shown. I'll put that on a community post soon.
Bacon Ears. This is their day. Bacon Ears. Coming your way.
That's right, Bacon Ears. This is the day. Bacon Ears coming your way. Oh man, that X-Men theme, it's nowhere near the 90s one, even with the lyrics and everything, man. They tried and failed so bad. Oh man. Thank you, Joshua Cochran, for that last ticket to ride on the BOOGA train there. The Bacon Ears coming your way. Oh man, what a goofy theme song, man. Anyway, they tried. But yeah, we had a good trip. We had a good trip through the 80s. This was a lot of fun, guys. This was a lot of fun. So next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, channel surfing, we're going to do the 90s, okay? Now, I know that's, I think it's October 2nd. I think it's either the 1st or 2nd. Like, we will have just kicked off October. So I'm not going to do the Halloween just yet. We're going to do one last normal edition of channel surfing. It'll be the 90s. So all thing 90s, the most extreme, just like we were going crazy with the neon and the spandex. Go the most extreme, totally awesome extreme, dude. 90s commercials and trailers and whatever other clips that you can find. Get that ready for next week. That's what we're going to do next week. And then after that, the next, I don't know, it'll be like 3 or 4 channel surfings will be Halloween stuff. We'll get into all sorts of goodies there because there's plenty to get into. It'll definitely take more than one stream. So we'll just do that all the rest of October. Now tomorrow, over on the second channel, Orbital Bacon Bits at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're doing movie night. We're going to be watching more of the G.I. Joe, the animated G.I. Joe 2-parters. I've been making movies out of those basically because you put a few of those together and basically it's like a feature length. So we're watching The Traitor 2-parter, The Traitor, and another 2-parter called, I think it's called Greetings from Springfield. Something about Springfield. That's all it took for me. I was like, yeah, I'm sold. We're watching this. I don't even know. I know Shipwreck is a big part of it. I don't remember exactly the plot line. I just know it's called something about Greetings from Springfield or something like that. I was like, holy shit, man. With everything that's been going on in the news, we got to see what the G.I. Joe are doing in Springfield, man. What, is Cobra eating the cats? Is Cobra and Destro? Are they eating the cats? Are they eating the dogs? Baroness is eating the cat, man. Giggity, wooga wooga booga booga. Baroness is eating the cat. I don't know. Destro's definitely eating the cat. We already know that. We already know Destro's definitely eating the cat. So we're gonna watch that tomorrow. We're gonna find out what's going on in Springfield, what the Joes are doing, what the Cobra's doing up on Springfield tomorrow night over on the second channel, Orbital Bacon Bits, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then of course we'll be back here Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Sterner stuff. We've got a lot to get into on Friday. It's going to be an awesome show. I think it's going to be even better than Saturday's bonus of Sterner stuff because we're going to have the full-blown waifu stable review. We've got some awesome cartoons to A-Log, guys. We've got the Bots Master episode where they gifted not 1 but 2 waifus to Zoolander. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. And then of course, whatever goes on in G.I. Joe, whatever happens in Springfield, we're going to be A-logging that on Friday as well. So Friday's stream is going to be a lot of fun. I hope to see you guys there. And then, of course, we got the usual on Saturday morning cartoons and Saturday night anime grindhouse. So until then, Guys, have a good rest of your night. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much to all the donators and everyone else. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. The Baconeers, the Bim Bams, the Flum Bums. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. You know it, right? You know it. Shouts out Painting and Rambling. Snuck in at the end there. Stole Stream Boss. So Painting and Rambling, contact me on Discord and let me know which waifu you would like to see get the pinup treatment to be unlocked on a future stream. And until then, guys, hope to see you tomorrow for the movie night on Bacon Bits. But if not, hopefully I'll see you Friday. So until then, I want you to stay awesome. God bless you all. And remember,
Until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.
Thank you for visiting me. It's been real.